I had to refresh everything. Everything. I had to refresh it all. All of it. All of it. I just had to go on, off. Oh, now it works. Listen, guys, I've never paid a dime for this program, okay? So I can't complain about it. But god damn it. God damn it. The raids broke everything. Blame Lubar. No, we're not blaming Lubar, even if it comes easily to us. Okay? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Weary 101. It's Friday night at the Weary 101. I gotta switch over the name of the stream. Cabal, Froggy, if you guys are there, you were invited, of course, because I invited you earlier this week. And now that your stream's over, now I can just, like... Because clearly you have no other plans other than me. That's gonna work out for me. It's a W for Taka, really. Everything's a mess and we love it. No, we tolerate it. Let's not get crazy here. What do you think about the art I did for Mim? You want to draw something new? You got any suggestions? Code of the Demon, I have not seen the art you drew for Mim, so I would not know what to suggest. But thank you for asking all the same. I am going to be going over to twitch.com here real quick and changing everything. So I can do this all on my phone now, guys. No joke. Poorly and slowly, but I can still do it on my phone all the same here. So let's just... No, you go over there. All right, 1 second here. Let's go right there. Right there. And go over there. And go right there. And then go right there. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you all for being here, everybody. Wow! There's like 600 of you here. My goodness. I remember we're going to switch this stream over to something else here. Alrighty. So... 1 second here, guys. One moment here, briefly. 1 second. One moment here, guys. It's always stressful, guys. Always stressful here when you got other people. Sorry here. All right. At the Weary 101 on its way to you. The Weary 101. Oh boy. Well, we don't even need to do that one. We'll just do talk show. Actually, just chatting. We'll just do just chatting because that actually tracks better than actually accurately portraying what this is, which is stupid. But hey, how many VTubers are on the VTuber tag right now that aren't VTubers at all that literally should be banned from this website for violating the services? Makes you wonder, huh? Anyways, I'm spicy tonight. Let's have a bunch of hot-blooded people in the stream. That's what this stream needs. More anger. How are you doing today, guys? Welcome to the Weary 101. We just got started. Ooh, a couple of Taka takes tonight. I'm not that angry. Just, you know, I didn't do you on Discord. You replied, but it was the one where Mim was dressed as a diva. I'm very sorry, Coda the Demon. I don't know which one you're referring to. I hope that doesn't come across rude. It's just, yeah, sorry. Anyways, you're kind of like, hey, do you remember me? You're doing that to me right now. No offense. Even if it's not your intention. Oh, my God. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. While I'm waiting for these things, I'm going to go over here right to the side here real quick. So, chat, can I leave you in charge of the bar? If new people come into the bar here, can I trust you not to scare them away? Can I? Can I do that? I gotta get changed real quick. Can I? Okay, thanks, chat. Okay. All right. Papa Mutt's in charge, everybody, but if Papa Mutt makes mistakes, Party Demoness is in trouble. Yeah, we're really gonna make this weird. We're gonna make this a fun gamification. All right, 1 second. Be right back. Okay, what? Cultists are taking over the bar. What? What is happening? What is happening right now, everybody? What is happening right now? Hi, everybody. Help. Well, okay, everybody. I'm really proud of you. Pop tuck on your back. Yeah, some cultists broke in. Some cultists. What does that mean? I'm sorry, I wasn't even on screen there. Where went over this way. I was going the wrong way. Hi. I didn't even get a chance to get dressed, which is totally what I'm doing right now. Okay, back. I'm here. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome, everybody, to the Weary 101, where you're not judged where you came from, you're judged where you're going. I'm going insane. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I miss Mim. Love you guys. Love you, chat. Guys, what's going on? What's going on here with all of you? I've realized something about you, chat. I've realized something about you. Because this isn't a subathon, I've realized that you guys don't know how to enjoy the stream. What if I told you not all streams have to go on endlessly forever? Don't tell VTubers that. No, I'm gonna CM Punk this. I'm gonna get mad and angry and unload pointlessly at people I have nothing to do with. Yeah, that's right, everybody. This is a post pay-per-view scrum. Oh yeah, we're gonna get real spicy. Whole last year, what the fuck? You tell me, bro. You're the one who swings by here every now and then. Wizard 364. CM Punk underrated low-key. Now Skizzer's not anymore. He pipe bomb. No, CM Punk, he had a gripe bomb. Gripe bomb. Hey, CM Punk, what do you think about MGF? Fuck Colt Cabana. Whoa, dude, that's not what we were asking, but okay. Tell us how you really feel. Chat. So tell me how you really feel, chat. How are you really feeling right now, huh? How are you feeling? You feel great, right? You feeling good? You feeling fantastic? Unload points. So most of your opinion rants. Man, okay. Yeah, but the difference is what my opinions don't normally cost me my job. Normally. Let's not stress test that. Who's Matt Jackson in this situation? So, like, I'm CM Punk. Haru is Colt Cabana. The metaphor is really hard. Feeling a wee bit unwell, but we vibe it. Well, Lady J Psych, I'm happy that you're vibing all the same here, folks. Sorry, and everything. So sleepy. I've been tired too. Haru is Cult. Oh my god. Valk the one. Don't even get me started. I'll be your Tony Khan. Nah, Twitch. Doesn't work. That doesn't work that way. I don't know who you are. Truly. Hi, how are you doing today? You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Who did the art, by the way? It looked like a different style to my life, dude. Well, Code of the Demon, my art was done by Kamaniki. So yeah. Exhausted all day for Shoya. Cab is the Undertaker. Cab was not involved. Well, who's the Iron Sheik? Mim, just because I wanted to see, I would love to hear Mim say the things Iron Sheik said, but I don't think Mim would say the things Iron Sheik said. Swenson, 69, thank you for 6 months of support, everybody. Yeah. So, on this wonderful Friday night, I have nothing new to report. It's just yet another week where I operate. I run a bar, gave an interview, hosted a show last week, front page, Twitch. Very flattered that we got to be there. It was a lot of fun. Tell me we can't raise a timer? How can we stream without a timer? No, I'm an all-timer, chat. Don't worry. No, I'm an all-timer. I'm the GOAT! The GOAT! I'm not that one. I'm not a goat. At most, maybe I'm an ass. This other week of bartending and slapping your malfunctioning headset. That is... Yeah, that's me. Papa Mutt, how did you know? Which, by the way, guys, we gotta have Papa Mutt swing by the bar at some point. We gotta do this here. So I have different clips and stuff I'm gonna play here with no context. That's good. That'll be good for my content. It's just as a test for people. If they can survive that, okay? It's one of my favorite reactions online. Shut up! I don't care! I don't give a damn! Who's Friday and who's the weary? Friday is a day of the week. A little bit after Thursday, but a bit before Sunday. Not before Saturday, though. Saturday comes after. And weary is a feeling you get when you hit 30. And you either accept that or you go into denial. And yeah, we deal with that. Oh man, that was not framed properly for no reason. Wait till you hit 40. Oh, I can though. That's the thing, because I'll just sit back then. You know, I think I knew it when I was 25, and I got my dad's recliner when I fell asleep and went, oh, this is what all men want. Men want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Recliners are god tier, so I get it. Well, one of the greatest voice actors of all time, Tony Jay, the wonderful Tony Jay, you know, the voice actor who plays Megabyte, was famous for, apparently, this was a story told by Bob's actor at a anniversary panel I attended for a reboot. So apparently, God bless him, Tony Jay, the voice of Megabyte, so Bob's actor moved down to LA. So they needed to redo some lines from season one, like one of the seasons they were recording. So they were trying to rent a studio for him to record at. So Tony Jay's like, no, you can record at my studio. Oh, Mac, bro, thank you for the 10 shots, bro. I'm gonna thank you again here at the end of the story real quick here. My God, thank you so much, dude. So Bob went to Tony Jay's house to record his lines, and Bob's telling the story, and he's like, just Tony Jay's not alive anymore at the time of him telling the story. He's like, so I go there, right, you know. He's talking about Tony Jay, what a legend he is, listing off all his credits. He Count Frollo in Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I see one of the best voice actors in the business of all time. And he gets into the office, into this guy's recording room, and he's literally in a reclining chair. The voice of Megabyte will sit in a reclining chair with a script in one hand and a cigar in the other, or a whiskey glass, and he'll just switch the two. And he just sits back completely, almost horizontally looking up at the script, lying down, reading that way. And I'm just like, that is insane. He recorded all his dialogue that way, apparently. I can't believe it. It's almost unfathomable. But Mac, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mac, with the 10 gifted shots. Happy birthday to you. Hell yeah, brother.
It's a comfy position. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Hey, cabs. It's Kebabski. It's the kebabs. Hey, kebab. They come up with nicknames for everybody. Like Kabal is kebab. I love me some kebab. The big Kebabski. The big Kebabski. What's wrong with that? Kebab! Someone called me Takalata, and I was like, how dare you ever say that? You can't say that to me. VTubing has more than one royal family. Uh-oh! Adrenaline in my soul! Something, Cody Rose! Here to fly, bleedy, bloody blue! Whoa! That's his lyrics. That's all I know, guys. That's all I know about his song. Oh, I can eat a kebab right now. Everyone likes a good kebab once in a while, right? Who doesn't like... I mean, come on. Some people just want to be able to cut meat off a slowly rotisserie hunk of meat. Hey, hello. Cool setup you have here. Thank you. I found the best craftsmen in the land and begged them. With money. Twitch the person, hello. It's the American way. America, the world's Florida. And Florida, America's America. Kebab tastes better at 1 a.m. at night at the pub. Correct. Well, I was at least 4 a.m. Oh my god, Chad, you're so spicy today. Never tried, but I can't believe kebabs are good. Yes, kebab come and get me hungry. Don't you like your meat slowly rotisserie? Oh, thank you guys. Well, as a Canadian, I just want all you Americans to know, what if I told you that your laws and culture weren't the norm outside your country? There's one lesson I can teach my fellow Americans, is that not every country gives a fuck what the law is in your country. We don't care. We really don't care, but it's against the law in our country. That's neat. That's neat. You guys make a lot of things illegal. Oh, boy. Dude, they said all men are created equal under God when they formed this thing, and they just assumed everyone knew that they were still being racist the whole time. You know, it's just nuts to me. Texas is America's Australia. No, Texas is America's Quebec, okay? Loud, love them, distinctly Canadian and part of the culture, and they constantly threaten to leave without... It's fine. Similar story. Quebec tried to leave Canada, actually, a long time ago, and they were going to leave without paying their share of the debt, which was fun, which was a fun thing for our parents. They're like, oh, so they rack up most of the... Literally, it's like everyone ate at a table, and they got, like, extra alcoholic beverages and dessert, and they're like, all right, so we're splitting this equal ways. I'll pay you guys back. I'm leaving. Isn't Canada a U.S. state? That's funny for us, man. I don't even know if you're kidding. Because I've seen the American education system. My God, the fact that you guys can't even find it in Canada all the way down there, it's nuts. I'm talking about kebabs. I'm trying to get pegged. Well, guys, I can't peg anymore. We were pegging. I pegged you for a chat that wanted to have a conversation. I can get back to flicking my my attention around all willy-nilly, letting myself get pegged here and there, everywhere. In the forest, in the castle, in the sex cave. I'm sorry, cave in general. I was educated well by not going to public school. Nah, well, actually, you can learn a lot. Not everything is based on tests. Tests and homework ruined school. It made it so it wasn't about learning; it was about not failing. And when you do that, you give kids anxiety. I'm still dealing with it. To this day, I still get super emotional upset if I'm in a situation where I feel like such a fucking idiot. I feel like a kid again. I really do. Cynical Cosmosian. I'm a cynical man. I wish I was Cosmosian. I think it's 23 months of support. Man. Bum, bum, dum, dum. I'm happy that I'm not from the American continent. I like to be very logical. Uh-oh, everybody! We got a free thing. You know what my favorite phrase is? I'm a free thinker. When I hear that, every time I hear somebody say, I'm a free thinker, I go, one would hope. One would hope. I'm a patriot, okay? Most don't say that. People who shout giant declarations are really insecure. I'm just an idiot. No, Timator, you're also on Twitch. Every time I hear I'm a free thinker, I think, well, ain't no one paying you for your ideas, pal. That's good. That's good. That's good, Gerlo. I like that one. Cackling and skyded. If you're not a free thinker, you're not contributing anything to the conversation. No, no, no. I can make it all about me. Me, me, me. If it's all about me... Don't worry, we're all idiots together. No, I am worried. When a bunch of idiots get together, they form movements. And then some dumbass goes, you know who the problem is? Not you, and it's somebody else. Oh, maybe you're right. And we always fall for that shit, hook, line, and sinker.
Let the patriarchy burn.
Nah, well, no. Okay, well, we'll burn it down, but let's not build up anything on top of it yet. All right. I never heard again. It's fucking bonkers in this chat. People just start hooting and hollering. Talk around with the bar. Thank you so much. Ooh, Tharder. Don't ask silly questions like that. Don't ask silly questions. I'm never okay. I'm never okay. I'm always extra. Hey, Taka. No need to tag me! Azura the Azure Dragon, thank you. I was drinking Malta cocktails today? No, but just 80% of the people in prison shouldn't even be in prison. Repeat offenders and murderers and shit, you know? They put them in there. Most other people are just idiots that don't know no better. And, you know, paying $100,000 a year to put them in a jail cell instead of, you know, paying 1/3 that and letting them plant shit in a field. I can't help but feel it's a better spend of money and time. But hey, if anyone ever tells you to be mad about shit that doesn't matter anymore, just remember that's like the dead and buried issues. Just they want the righteous indignation of finding it. They're like, look what I just found out. I just found out that John Wayne was a bad person, chat. I did some research. Turns out John Wayne was kind of racist. Now, since I found this out, that means you all have to be as angry as I am. So you all see me as the good person I am. Right? Even though he's dead? No, y'all have to be mad. Y'all have to be mad as me, and then I'm the most maddest because I found the information. So then I get then you all love me, and then I have girlfriends. Right? Is that how I do it? No, I found it. I found that he broke the rules, and I found out he's a rule breaker. And I know the rules, so now now everyone has to look at me, who knows the rules. Anyways, it's a lot of things are dead and buried. Who's John Wayne? Thank you, Vlad NG. Thank you. Fucking hell. Thank you. Making my point. When people dig up old shit. Because here's what happened. Okay, so a bunch of news stories came out because of all the Oscars bullshit. Everyone looked back to all the weird fracas and weird moments in the Oscars, right? So everyone dug up the old scene where a Native American protester went to... Oh, and then I wake up screaming. They went to the actual Academy Awards, and they were talking, and they literally were rejecting the Academy Award, or they were accepting it on the behalf of Marlon Brando, but they were saying their piece about how Native Americans were treated. And boy, John Wayne literally had to be held back to not attack a woman on live stage. And it's just like everyone found out this information recently. When people were like, can you believe it? We can't enjoy John Wayne movies anymore. I'm like, well, I mean, do you listen to Michael Jackson music? Just because you found out doesn't mean everyone's got to stop engaging in what they did. Your newfound information, your newly recovered ignorance is not more important than what we've fucking known this whole time and don't give a fuck about. Duke was a dick. Not even no one's perfect. It's just dead and buried. Are we out of current grievances? Are we out? Are we out of current grievances, everybody? I can't believe it. Well, here, we'll have some new ones here soon, chat. Because Froggy, Bow, and Cabal are going to be swinging by the bar, and if they don't, that makes me a liar. That makes me a liar, chat. Oh, Bobby, me saying the Bow swinging by, one's assume we got plenty. Yeah, bees of burden. I'm just eating zucchini and drinking water. You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem, Mighty Ostrich Egg. You're part of the problem. You're not as angry as me. Therefore, you're not as good of a person as me. I'm so woke, I can't sleep. I'm paying so much attention, I can never be calm. Vinter Bjorn, thank you so much. I hope you have a good day. Donnie Darko. Oh no, your sleep. I know. I drank coffee last night. It kept me up late. I was like at 2:30. I was like, I'm not even tired yet. I should introduce my friend to you. He's the personification of angry. No, I don't want to meet your friend who is the personification of angry. Just go tell him to get a dick size increase and stop being mad at everybody. Everything around him. It's not everything around him's fault that he was born with a tiny dick. So stop taking it out on everybody else. I mean that. The amount of people I just said, dude, I'm sorry we're born with a tiny dick. Don't take it out on all of us, okay? Don't take it out. Don't take it out on everybody. A lot of guys are born with small ones. And they're really angry about everything but that. and it's pointed out. They're like, no, no, no. It's just women should accept women should. I'm like, I don't like the new Rings of Power. I don't like how woke it is. Okay, you don't like women or the fact being reminded that minorities exist. I guess. I don't know, man. Women! Not on my watch, I'll have you know. I'm a male VTuber. This is the last bastion of where we don't have it the best. Prism, you only exist out of a monkey's paw curse, okay? Okay, Prism. Hope you're having a good day, Prism. Woman on my TV, disgusting. Right, the SWAT night? Unbelievable. But when they point that out, they don't hate women, by the way. When they say how much they hate women, they don't mean they hate women. They just they hate women. Not hate women. They hate. See, if they change it so you can't be mad at them. You like that? Isn't that a fun game we're playing online? Roan One Flew. Taka, you spec the truth every now and then. A broken clock is right twice a day. So CM Punk was right about, you know, John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon. That tracks well. Hi-yo! Listen, if you're doing a period piece and you're going back in time and you're not trying to be realistic, you can cast outside of the core historical ethnicity. If you're telling a fictional story, it doesn't fucking matter. The term fair skin does not mean light skin, you dumb fucks. Light skin means light skin. Fair skin means it's smooth. I'm losing my damn mind. I'm losing my damn mind with these fucking racists sometimes, man. I just want to enjoy an average at best Lord of the Rings show. Don't even get me started. I haven't even started bitching about the Tolkienites yet. And they lose. Don't even get me started. People are like, no, you're ruining the Silmarillion. Every book that wasn't The Hobbit was not that great. Okay? Every book that wasn't The Hobbit wasn't that good. Okay? Okay. All right. Anyone who's like, no, these lore books that have no story, they're messing up the story. I'm totally not trying to gatekeep something. It's nuts to me every fucking time. The Hobbit was my fave. Hobbit's the best book. By the way, and I was talking to somebody about this. You gotta look and think about The Hobbit this way, guys, okay? The Hobbit's hilarious because, let's not forget, he's a World War I vet. He's smoking weed in his backyard. The first story is about him. The first story he wrote outside of his lore books, which is what they were, because they were lore books, not story books. The first story he wrote, the guy who just chilled out in his garden, smoking weed and writing shit, was, there's a guy smoking weed in his garden, and a wizard says, hey, you want to go someplace? And then he does. I'm not kidding. So when everyone keeps fucking bitching about this shit, I'm like, dude, he wouldn't have cared. He wouldn't have liked the fighting because he has PTSD from World War I. That's why all his fights in the Lord of the Rings books happened off screen, which kind of made it lose scale a little bit, which Peter Jackson was able to add back in, which is fine. Which is why when everyone gets all bent out of fucking shape about this shit, it's just they're just looking for things to complain about because the people that they don't like are enjoying it. That's what it becomes. People that they don't like are enjoying something, so they gotta ruin that fun because they can't let them have anything. And there's a lot of that too happening. And there's also legitimate criticism over the scripts, which I have many about that. I'm gonna keep watching Rings of Power because it actually is kind of nice, and I like Tolkien's aesthetic. And I think he's got a really fun universe. I think he's kind of an okay storyteller, but that wasn't the kind of writer he was. He was a fucking world crafter. The best world crafter who made modern-day elves and dwarves. And orcs, I would argue. And goblins. Halflings and shit. Everything since then has been derivatives of his fucking work. Legendary writer. Bad at writing a story. And that's fine. It's different. A whole different kind of writing. So I just got my Weary 101 merch today. Gotta say, pretty comfy fit. Hey, Demonic Blades! Thank you so much for picking up that merchandise. Everybody, that's right, we have merch down below. Now we're gonna be talking to get obviously some more sponsors. And this is probably one of the last streams you're gonna be seeing Garden Guardian here, everybody. So everybody, right here, you see that there. Now this is actually a fun little moment here. So this is actually a QR code that will take you to a video game made by Liam for the Best Friends Play. So Liam was gonna put a poster up here about his game. And he sent me the poster. It would not fit anywhere, and there was too much text. So I had him like, okay, so you have like a little square to work with. So he's like, okay, so him and his artist developed it. So it was like sticky little things that stuck to the side here, and the QR code So we're gonna be looking at possibly doing some stuff in here. More promotions. That's right, folks. I am ready to sell out, chat. I'm ready to shell out. I'm ready to shell out. I'm ready to sell out, everybody. I've been working hard. I want my sellout money. I'm willing to sell out. I can get. I think I can get high six figures. I mean, that'd be the best. It'd be the. Yeah, I mean it. It'll be a glorious day. It'll be a sell this booba grab. That was your ass. Every time you sell out a fellow content creator, shame, talk of shame. I haven't sold out anybody yet. I haven't sold anybody out. GG sounds like a better topic. Tell us more. Gamergate? You can't afford me, by the way. Oh, trust me, you cost plenty every time, Prism. Quit shilling. Tank banger. I got nothing to shill. It's true. Guys, what if I told you that our G Fuel sponsorship wrapped up? Yeah. Our G Fuel sponsorship wrapped up, everybody. So you're gonna say goodbye to the G Fuel Cup. Oh, G Fuel Cup. We can make an NFT of this if you would like, chat. Would you like an NFT of this G Fuel Cup? Quick, right click before it's too late. No, I'm not gonna be a crypto bro. Again, I don't have a tiny penis. Because again, a lot of crypto bros are 5'6" guys who will have long sleeve shirts pulled up to their elbows. They will be wearing sunglasses and have their hair shaven down to hide the fact that they're balding. They will wear a hat, they will have a car they can't afford, and they will refer to their partners as females. It's a very particular look. Have fun being poor. It was actually them talking to themselves in a lot of ways, actually. I can't believe, guys, that NFTs were a giant fuck you guys. I know that was a joke, but no. Rome 1 flew, I know. They refer to their partners as females. Females. I'm gonna make an NFT of this entire chat interaction. Females, I hate it. I don't hate it when girls say males, because it's like males do be like that sometimes. Boys, men, lads, chavs, bruvs. There's plenty of ways to describe them. And then there's girls, ladies, a coven. So while we're talking the date, everything is wrapped up. Today is the 9th. Oh, okay, everybody. G Fuel's done. Then the deal's officially over. Oh, man. Hello, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. A coven? Oh, that's what? A coven. You know, well, what are girls talking about? After 2 a.m., what are the witching hours then? Hi, Popple. What are the witching hours? That's where all the witches are up doing their fucking curses and shit. Guys don't have that. We don't have warlock hours. I might not be invited. That might be why I don't know. 3 a.m. No, it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is when the witching hour is. Well, why not? Because 3 a.m. talk. What the fuck? No, 2 a.m. is the witching hour. Guys, G Fuel. I've never heard of G Fuel. What's that? It's never been here. It's always been
Insert line here.
There we go. Good. That was good. That was for the editing. Oh, it's 3:33 a.m. No, it's 6:66 a.m. Wait. Damn it. Wait a minute. I might not be getting it fully. Oh my god. Everybody, I'm sure you're sure the drinks are going to be knocking on your door soon. No, a couple of drips. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean. Do you know what I mean? Yes. is midnight around 6 a.m. No, midnight to around 6 a.m. That's a 6-hour span. That's not the witch. Okay, I feel like all the witches are sending all their misinformation. I just feel like all this misinformation. Crapping. Now, 1106 is the true 666. The number of the beast. Okay, good. All right. Double checking all my stuff here too, by the way, guys. You always gotta double check a bunch of things here too. Yeah. I include my class. Mim can't join us tonight, unfortunately. Mim is currently in transit somewhere. You know how Mim can be. Not Mim's pussy gets all over this town. That pussy gets busted all over this town. I mean that. Music's a tad loud, really? Huh? I didn't think it was. First person to complain! First person to complain about the audio! I wish I had like a little alarm. First person to complain about the audio. Didn't check their own audio settings. I need more. Like, you know what I need, chat? We need the equivalency of a giant sign that says, "Didn't wash your hands," when they walk out, because if this was a real place, I would have that for people. Just randomly decide who washed and who didn't wash their hands. Because get this, I want you all to know this, ladies. Some boys go to the bathroom, put their hands downstairs, grab a hold of that bad boy, get all the boy smell all over it, pee, and don't wash their hands. I wonder why they have a cold and shit. I know, right? I know, right? No, I hate it. Yeah. Nah, I'm sorry. This is educational for all the ladies. This is also helping them out in a lot of ways. We all want. That's why I stay single. No, it's okay. You can admit. Over half of all men do that, according to studies. Yes, it's true. Something like half of men suck. Do you know why I wash my hands after you go to the bathroom? Ew. You know? Ew. Ew. Boys are gross. Boys have cooties, okay? And I'm a boy, so I'm just constantly living that hell. And you think boys are disgusting and all their fucking gross smells and shit. Wait till I tell you about ladies! I don't need to say anything. I'm just gonna let chat's overreaction carry it on. That's right, chat. Are you gonna overreact? Are you gonna overreact? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's a good reaction. That's a good okay. Ladies can be gross. I should know. No. No, we're in a stage now where we have to defeat sexism, but also at the same time still be patronizing to women. We can do it, guys. We can do it. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Well, I believe in the indomitable human spirit. Don't you, chat? That sounds hard. I'm gonna just eat chips. Public women's washrooms are horrific. It's because of all the women, yeah? Or boys secretly going in there making it awful. Or are you admitting that women, being equal to men, also suck? Well, hold on. That's some equality. That's equality and shit. Hold on now. What? I love women's restrooms. Well, Prism, that's fantastic. Let them out of your basement. Prism has actually kidnapped over 50 women's restrooms, and they're living in her basement. Women are gross. We just hide it better. No, you don't. If we point it out, then we're bad people. That's what the game is now. It's okay. It's gonna go through cycles. Now that we're all equal, it's just like now we just can't say anything, which is awful, but that's fine. I'm in trouble after this stream. That's why the line is crazy to the women's bathroom. I'm assuming it's because someone's always low-key being arrested in there or something. I don't know. It's just like, all right, that's it. You pooed and shitted on everything. Get out of here. I don't know. When are you not in trouble, Taka? I'm not usually in trouble. Mostly because I've been too busy, which is not a brag because you think my numbers will be higher. That's right, everybody. It's all about the numbers. It's all about the numbers. If I ever go online to bitch about how low my numbers are, just know that I know you spent your time watching my streams, and I'm bitching that you weren't enough. But remember that I love you, I guess. Every VTuber who bitches about their numbers, I'm like, why don't you just say your fans are shit? Just say it! Because clearly what you have isn't good enough for you. The numbers, Taka, what do they mean? They're always gonna go up. What's going up must come down. Nothing can stay on top forever. Even the greatest hits, even the greatest stars of all time eventually made less money overall simply because time moves on. I had a bunch of younger VTubers ask me questions like, don't get caught up on the numbers because, you know, numbers can go up, numbers can go down. Some people can blow up, then shrink down. You never know what could happen. But what's going up must come down. That's always what happens. You know, like I worked on this Dragon Ball Z Bridge series. Views were insane. Took a couple years off. We're doing a side series now. Views aren't as good, and that's fine. They're still pulling 1 million views, and that's still insanely successful. But if I compare it to an older video, I'm like, oh, it's not doing as good as that. It's an unfair game. It's still doing better than almost everything. So, don't get caught up on the minutiae. And don't be worried about your position in the race. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Now stay hydrated, you thirsty bitches. Yeah. The real question is, man, I'm not gonna lie, I opened up my stream way too early today here, but also, you guys have been very kind, dropping bits and subs, and having a conversation with me. So I'm happy we can enjoy that together. Valk 1 VT, can I tell you one thing about this? So you get this. So get this, like when you go into those numbers, if your numbers are down, it'll be a red arrow pointing down. And in our brains, red means bad. And if your numbers are going good, green arrow goes up. So if you did really good 1 month, and then the next month, one of the best months ever, and the next month maybe 5% less good than what you did, it's gonna have all those red arrows pointing down, and it's like, by that context, it's saying you're a failure. You gotta be very... It's not a marathon, it's a talent show that never ends. Bitch, what do you think a goddamn marathon is? Wizard 364, I love having you here. Don't leave because I called you a bitch. Alright, No, you're wrong. I'm gonna say the exact same thing, but I'm right. Jesus Christ, that's something from a sitcom, bro. Well, that just happened. Check, please. Toxic streamer, what the fuck? Jummy's World, I'm not toxic. I'm not toxic at all. I'm just seasoned. I'm caliente. Muy caliente. Jummy, please. We're living in Jummy's world. You need to use the check please line more often. Check please! Haha! I wish I had crowd laughter, but I don't have that. I wish I had it, but I don't have it. But sometimes you're just looking for the best way to end things when you're as original as I am, right? I just, sometimes, you know. Huh. The heck is that? When you're as original as I am, chat, trust me, you don't have to worry about any of it. Damn it! It didn't work. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had a whole bit plan. I was gonna do the opportunity thing again, but that's fine. I'll come up with new bits. I'll come up with new jokes. Taka's well spliced and perhaps a bit jerky. Hi-yo! Yeah. Here's some guy. Here's some guy.
I'm sorry. I legitimately forgot how to work VC Face for a bit.
Oh my god, dude, you were sending me that text that you had a cyst in your throat. You sound like a normal person.
I just forgot.
What?
I just forgot. Like legitimately, like I'm struggling. I'm worn out. I'm tired.
The great Kebabski. The great Kebabski.
I heard content talk and I was just like, oh, this is something.
No. Here's what you've done. So we've actually created a feedback loop where our content is talking about content.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, this is how you be an influencer.
No, like
don't you like that word? It's like consumer.
I will throw whoever says that to me out of a closed window and then myself.
Well, how do you close the window after?
No, I just install a new one. I got put in the effort just to prove a point.
Chaos, my dudes. Actually took a shot of maple syrup today, and I thought of you, Taka, because it was a bad idea, or because you're an idiot. I'm trying to maintain long-standing fans here in the bar. I'm really trying to make sure that they never leave.
You're spicy today, aren't you?
No. That's not it at all. I'm just an asshole. That's what it is. I'm just an asshole, and I'm gonna. Well, CM Punk inspired.
Well, I mean,
you know, I could sit there and be the bigger man, or I could just go scorched earth on everything around me and be the victim. And I just think there's something to be said for that.
You did say that you were a seasoned veteran. You just didn't tell us all the seasoning was salt.
Oh, no, I didn't call anyone an empty-headed dumb fuck, but I haven't started talking about Froggy yet. Because I'm trying to actually, because I'm doing this metaphor here, so like I'm going to be doing like a skit, because I'm going to film some content here. So Hangman Page is going to be Froggy, and Colt Cabana is going to be Haruka Caribou. I gotta find somebody to sit there looking slowly terrified of what's slowly happening beside them as I go more and more unhinged in a rant review, and then have a scuffle fight and still somehow be the bitch at the end of it. Your favorite narrator? Well, how presumptuous. Then again, we have talk, so there's that. Your favorite narrator? I hope you're having a good day, and I thank you working on something secretly.
Ooh. Nice.
Listen, I don't even know what's an NDA anymore, dude. I just assume what I'm told is like, you know.
I mean, like honestly, it's better safe than sorry. So you know, I completely understand that. But
Reza Rocks, thank you for giving us up to your favorite narrator. Very kind of you.
I volunteered to be the horrified one. No, that fits Min to a T pretty much. It just stands there like.
I just got my PNG tuber. It's all done. Ooh. Well, favorite narrator, we got to have you at the bar sometime next week, I think. Or, I mean, I would have you tonight, but I don't know if you've ever set up OBS Ninja, and as you know, I don't like to have tech snafus on my stream. Shut up. I don't like to have text... Shut up. I don't like to have text snafu. I swear to God, Cabal, stop thinking it that loudly. I can hear you thinking it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's... My God. My God. Chat. Oh, maybe it was chat. Maybe that's who it was.
Yeah, I blame chat. Worst case scenario, you always blame chat.
Oh, chat. Well, chat's like a magic 8-ball that always has the wrong idea.
Just tell them how much your chat trolls you. What are you talking about? Tonka's been in there and been part of it.
I've been in there. It's like Centrea's chat, but there's like less. I think there's less sexual humiliation.
No, we're not. No, we're not going there.
Zentrea's been at the bar. Not really.
No, it's funny because the other day, like I was hanging out in this chat, and that was going on, and she was doing the the perspective of like you're standing over somebody, and she was like, like you're down in the dirt like the dog that you are, lick my feet, and I'm just like, we tripped and you won't help us up, rude. And what feet,
wow.
Peg-led Pete? And I was
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, robot?
I was so proud.
If you're a robot, why don't you got extra limbs? Why don't you got 5 asses?
I'm waiting for my robot 5-ass VTuber. Make it happen.
Listen, I can barely deal with Zentrea's ass the size it was beforehand. Now it's like robotic. It's like Robotech ass now. And now it's like, I just don't have a handle. I got the Fujitech installed on my OBS, and it was pretty easy. But yeah, man, it's my birthday next week, so I'm gonna be Disney World on Monday until Thursday. Ooh. I'll tell you what, your favorite dinner. You want to swing by next Friday? Because yeah, I don't think if you ever used OBS Ninja, it'll take a while to walk you through it.
Yeah, it's not terribly hard, but once you get it figured out, it's.
I was using Beyond actually. We actually took us about 45 minutes. But no, seriously, congrats to your favorite neighbor for getting it's a very interesting looking PNG tubing. Your favorite neighbor actually hit me up, asked me if I knew anybody, and I did a bit of a search, and I had to go dig up some PNG tubers, and I met a lot of really talented people. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
which is interesting because I hate PNG tubers, obviously, as you know. I don't hate them. I don't hate them at all.
Is it like how you hate all male VTubers?
I hate some male VTubers, not all of them.
Some? Okay.
Only a few. Only a few.
Myself included, correct?
Only the healthy amount. Totally. Just people who are more attractive than me and successful. It's not because I'm angry or jealous. It's for completely altruistic reasons.
Those of us who aren't wide enough.
Yeah, well, no, they were wide enough. They got a little too wide, if anything. If anything, around the same time, about 5 guys all came out that were the shape of, like, V's, which is fine if it wasn't just all at the same time, and I actually actively laughed when I saw them in repeated succession. I was like, well, I see everyone's getting wider.
Eventually, we'll reach.
Everyone got that Dorito-shaped body, and
I was just gonna say it looks like a Dorito and a pair of toothpicks.
No, I'm just over here. I'm over here with my twunk body, wondering what the hell they're doing. You know, I'm just like, you guys don't have to go full on like hunk body. You can have twunk body. You can still have a giant horse cock and not have to worry about walking sideways through doors. Sorry, what were we talking about?
A giant horse cock.
Right, that's why you wear the robes. I keep forgetting. You wear the robes to hide your giant horse cock you have. I keep forgetting that.
That is a rumor. That is unsubstantiated.
I am mongering it right now. I am mongering the rumor right now.
I didn't sign up for this.
So tell me, at what point in your let me ask you a question. At what point in your dating life did you have to understand Repo the Genetic Opera?
I'm sorry, say it again?
At what point in your dating life did you have to understand Repo the Genetic Opera?
I understood that before my dating life. I legitimately enjoy Repo the Genetic Opera.
I'm boy.
Sorry. Like,
okay.
Maybe it's just because I'm tired. It just goes over my head.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe that's the case. It's a fun movie, but my God, I swear to God, all the goth girls were like, "Well, we found our movie now."
I mean, yeah.
Oh my God!
Look. All right. As someone who partakes in the goth subculture myself, like maybe that's a factor as to why I just enjoy it.
Well, I had Heavenly Father over here. We talked about goth subculture, and
I was there for that.
Yeah, I know. We're pretty close to the money on that one.
That was I remember retweeting that. That was
No, eventually we're gonna have to do a skit where we just have to bait goth girls into that trap, and we just have to lay out all the John Carpenter movies. But it almost worked when we put down a bad movie, and they go, "Wait, this one's bad. Shit, spray the trap early."
And they're just like, "We've caught one." Open the trap. It's just me.
There's no bigger goth girl I can think of than Cabal.
It's true. Goth.
I love whatever this conversation is so much. Well, you know, you didn't. Well, I mean, you're not our mom, so you don't have to. You could sit there in silent judgment like many people do.
Yeah, just silently judge us. Like, look, all right? Like, I'm okay with being judged. I've long since gotten over giving a fuck what anybody else thinks. I'm a VTuber, for God's sakes.
Man, I really wish I knew who actually... Cabal is so professional that he won't tell me who he secretly hates. So now I can't imagine who he hates and then tease him with it secretly on stream. I can't even do that.
It's a secret for a reason.
I may be cringe, but at least I'm free. Yeah, exactly. Free to be cringing. Hey! What is one man's cringe if one man's cringe is another person's... Just really enjoying something loudly.
True. That's cringe. I'm sorry. I'll stop enjoying things.
Cringe has always been just like when you get secondhand embarrassment from somebody else enjoying shit because you have no fun in your body. That's right. I said it. I said it.
That's
Everyone but me isn't perfect. That's right. I sit upon my glass castle in judgment. Don't pick up stones. Don't be bitches. Don't you dare. No! No! Don't you pick up those stones! Don't you throw it at my glass you bastard! I'm the victim! As the castle crashes.
I love it.
Now, I may say a bunch of incendiary things and tell you that if you don't do it, you suck. But if you do it, I'll be just as awful at you.
And that's one of the things I appreciate about you. You're incendiary equally.
South Park taught me well. It also sacrificed for me, which was, don't be wrong about this, folks. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and put a big ol' X to doubt on that spaz. Like
Nope,
I have people that enjoy me, but I am not a glue by any means.
No, you're not. I wouldn't say you're glue. You're an adhesive adjacent. You're duct tape. You really are. Yeah. You show up. You kind of just like make sure it looks kind of nice. You know, some nice through lines there. I mean, people don't realize it, but actually about 65% of Cabal's outfit is actually purple duct tape.
It's true. You figured me out. That's how I patch everything up. Look,
That's right. The women might not find you handsome, but they will find you handy.
Look, I don't
that's what
care
you
about
worry
any of
about.
that. Mrs. Cab is all I need in this world. Everybody else can go and be horny towards somebody else.
You may not be realizing it, but I'm actually doing the red green voice right now. And if you don't know who that is, he's a Canadian icon. And yeah. So you want to come down to the cabin, down to the lodge, have a good time on weekends? Yeah, fishing.
I live under a rock. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
No, that's not true. You don't live under. No, you don't live under a rock. It's over at twitch.tv/Cabal. Where were you last streaming? I don't know. Zoran bounced out early though, so it must have been an unmitigated mess.
It was the forest with Zoran, myself, Froggy, and Benina. And you're absolutely right. It was an unmitigated mess, but it's an unmitigated mess with friends, and that's all that matters. So
Well, most friendships are unmitigated messes.
True. So true.
I got an extra puppy on my lap. Yes, I see you. I see you. I see you. Yes, I see you.
Brother, give me attention.
Father, please give me love.
I know what you're doing now, but gets me treats. But the problem is, I demand attention now.
And if you don't,
Bah,
breathe
bah,
loudly.
Brother. See, the funny thing is, I wrap up everything. I go OUTSIDE, because I gotta do that now.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Just wait till
right.
you learn how to spell.
Getting better. I'm starting to slow it down. I gotta stagger my words, like W. ALK.
He's like,
See?
what? Attention gets
Now,
distracted.
have you had to? No, are there any words you have to spell out for chat on your stream though? 'Cause I got some words I gotta spell out like BOTTOM. The second I say that, their hilarity starts going crazy, and they start going la 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 la, and just start saying that because again, a lot of them have one joke. Prove me wrong, chat.
Yeah. There are, we're slowly accumulating a list of things that we can't say on stream, or else everybody's like, ooh. And I'm just like, no, calm down, chat, no.
Oh, we have a list of words here, so bottom's on the top of that list, yeah? Bottom. I don't have a joke. Twitch the person, that's fine. Neither do I. I've been serious the entire time.
Cap, I'm not saying that. Yoga. I'm not. No.
What
I'm not
did Yogi
saying
say?
No. Don't worry about it.
HYPETRALN. Hype-tron. Hype-tron. Odd. You are a bottom talker. No, I'm not, Law.
There we go.
That's
what we're looking for.
Law, go to therapy and talk to your therapist, okay? I'm not your therapist. Okay? Hype trolley? There we go. You're getting closer now. Gimbo?
Something like that. Something like that. We
Stop
can, we can just kind of skirt away from that.
Froggy said she was going to swing by the bar, so that was a lie. Does Froggy lie to you a lot?
So, fun fact, Froggy was thinking about it, but the bird is also pitching a tantrum. So,
Exactly.
the bird is currently the word, and all you can hear over her mic.
Everyone, it's true. I'm not gonna lie. If you haven't heard Froggy's bird, it is a very aggressive bird, and it's pretty much saying, "Hey, asshole! Hey, asshole!"
There.
You can just say "hey" like a dog, because when dogs bark, they're going like bark, bark. That's like hey, hey, hey. That's what they're saying. It's not nuanced conversation.
Yeah.
No, I actually upped the ratio to get a hype train because people were triggering my hype trains too quickly.
They were triggering them too quickly. What would you say is too quickly?
Immediately each time. The second it's off the cooldown, it goes right back on again. And someone said, "Wow, this certainly happen a lot." So I'm like, "Oh, good, that infected my brain." So then I was worried everyone saw me that way. So, yeah. Because I always say, don't let things people say get to you. Let those little comments, little comments just cut you like a knife. Where it's just like
It's always the one. Like 99% of people can say something good, and then there's the one.
No. They say something very specific that feels almost analytical with an examination. It's like, oh shit. Don't worry, talk too quickly.
You think
tends
Twitch
to happen.
chat is analytical?
I think Twitch chat. I mean, you can't spell Twitch chat. I mean, you can't spell analytical without chat's big thing, anal, because they shit on everything. Hey, chat. Chat. Hold on. No, I want to get close. Watch this. Chat.
I'm gonna see how this works out.
Black women in movies. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Anything can happen here. Okay. All right. Okay. Whoop! Some people got. What do you mean by that? Oh boy. Oh boy. A bunch of people like.
Oh my god. I didn't know. Talker, did you know that Twitter is lurking in your chat?
Twitter's in my chat right now?
Apparently.
Man.
Valid opinion.
Are you watching any of the new TV shows that are out right now?
I don't watch a lot of. I watch a whole lot of nothing. The only thing I've wanted to watch as of late was something that Pumpkin told me about, and that was because it was really, really bad, and I was just like, I kind of want to tear that to pieces.
Was it Resident Evil?
Huh?
Was it Resident Evil? Which will be winning an award for me. Worst use of Lance Reddick. It will be an award each year I give out. It's the winner. There's an award given to somebody who's used Lance Reddick in the worst possible capacity.
The way she framed it to me was like, okay, it's Resident Evil. You cut in. There's the apocalypse, there's zombies, there's all this everything, and then it's like, now it's a teen angst story about why my daddy doesn't love me and works at Umbrella. I'm just like...
It was a different take on everything. It's just that wasn't the direction to go.
Yeah. Like, I heard about it, and I was like, I need to watch this so I can be angry
only
and
imagine
make it
the absolute excuses the writer will have for how trash it was. I can only imagine the excuses they have. They're just like, I was trying to do something different, so I wrote unlikable characters. I'm like, no, you can write a plot like that, but make the characters likable. It's what happens when you're actually good at your job and haven't bullshitted your way into the position.
Do you think?
I'm mad. I am mad at Netflix for all these crappy fucking treatments that they're making, because I swear to Christ, I don't understand how they miss the mark every time. I'm like, are they intentionally trying to make something that no one will like, or that they just are they up their own ass? Do they not know what adaptive work is? You adapt the original IP and you keep what made it work. You don't add in a bunch of shit you think is good. And by the way, there's more than one way to write a female character. You don't have to keep writing Harley Quinn. You can write other characters. Writers in Hollywood, you can write other characters aside from Harley Quinn. You can. You are allowed to write other characters besides Harley Quinn. You don't, to make a woman strong, you don't gotta write them that they're insane and have lots of sex. even though that's what Prism is. Nonetheless.
That I had nothing to do with that. Like that.
See, She-Hulk doesn't even.
Take
She-Hulk
the laser
doesn't.
off my head. Put 2 of them on Taka.
She-Hulk does not even bug me because the thing is, She-Hulk's attractive. She has her own job, her own self-actualization, and I feel like if it didn't work out, her life would still be fucking awesome and cool. So there's less pressure on me having to do all the fucking heavy lifting. Also because she's a Hulk, that also helps out in that regard. That being said, I also had my awakening when I watched the Planet of the Large Woman episode of Futurama. So that might be factoring in a little bit. An episode so ballsy that made us laugh at the idea of having that done to you to death. And we're just going, hot dog, that's hilarious. And it's one of my favorite goddamn episodes. It's one of my favorite goddamn episodes, but somehow they go, I sentenced the men to be R-worded to death. And they go, yeah, they're just high-fiving each other. I'm like, holy shit, the writing in that episode is ballsy as fuck. Upon reflection, I'm like, this is barely acceptable. This is barely...
Yeah, but
I love it. It's so damn funny, though.
Yeah.
Because they keep the guys being awful and deserving it. That's what makes it work. And one of my favorite lines in the whole series is, Leela, I never thought I'd die this way, but I had always really hoped. It's just... Fry, why do you have yogurt in your locker? Well, it was milk, but time makes fools of us all. God damn, I love me some Fry.
I hate that.
Thank you. I tried my best to work on my Fry. I've been working on my Billy West impression for a long time. Mr. Giff, raise my skirt. Mr. Giff, I met it with a woman. Inform the men. Everyone goes too low on him. He's a very high-pitched voice like this. It's a high-pitched guy trying to sound like he has a low voice. That's right. It's made of fine velour and fine champagne. Dr. Epicness. Stick with a 3-month resub. Time for me to be absolutely G-rail the train of thought. Nope. Moving on. Thank you for the 3-month resub. That's not how that works. Nope.
A seasoned professional, everybody. But no.
Why was that? Why? Someone in chat's asking why was that so good? Because I'm that damn good. No, I've been voice acting for 15 years. So, in truth, it was kinda, just like anything. When people ask for, like, how do you get good at voiceover? I wish there was a fun answer beyond 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
You gotta think. If I can do anything, think of your voice like a piece of bamboo you might see in like a reed on like an instrument, like saxophone, bassoon, anything like that reeds. You yourself, your chords in your throat, are pretty much like 2 giant strings, and everything you do is just because of practice, forever. And that's just the truth of it. I wish there was a sexier answer how to get good at voiceover. You really, there's no other way aside from practice. That's it. I got better at doing gruff voices because I did them so much at conventions for an entire weekend. You gotta imagine. Now, this is not. I feel like this is a brag anytime I talk about these stories. Oh, I'm so relatable.
It's like
when you do a convention,
a lot of people come asking for this information. There's a reason I send them to you.
When you do, oh my God, stop it!
No, fuck you. You're amazing. You're good at what you do. You have lots of valuable information. Appreciate it, nerd.
I have a perspective. I have a perspective that's odd because I always tell people I technically started before the Nostalgia Critic, which makes everybody go, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I was a year before the Nostalgia Critic, motherfucker. I was in the game for a year before he even showed up." No joke. Yeah. 07 YouTube, man. The real Wild West. So I used to go to we got invited to a bunch of conventions and stuff. So one of the things was, when you become known for something, often people will talk to you some of the most well-known things you worked on, regardless of whether or not you've already heard it a million times, right? So one thing I realized was a lot of people enjoyed my Nappa voice. Hi, I'm Nappa, the big funny galoot in the first season. So a lot of people wanted to have a recording, just have a moment. Like, can I? Oh, dude, I love your Napa. Why? Thank you so much. Because I want to make that moment mean something, right? Because if people wait long in line, you know, and it's like I've waited in line for shit, and then it's like that hasn't been worth it, you know. I just try to make it like, all right, there's some energy here, right? So at every convention, that's the whole weekend would be doing the voices over and 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 over, and that's. Now, here's the thing, I'm not poo-pooing it because now I can whisper like Napa. I got this bad boy so layered that I can whisper and I still sound like him.
And that's
Vegeta.
And like I don't think a lot of people realize how hard that can be sometimes. It's like not just speaking in a voice, but also yelling in a voice or whispering in a voice, and like it can be difficult. And so like that in and of itself is impressive and is a testament to how much you've done that and developed your skill with it.
But this is the thing, my Napa voice was just a bad impression of the Canadian dub voice from the Over 9000 video. Vegeta! The Jummy's World, the absolute fucking whiplash I got whenever I realized where I remembered your username from. I honestly, because I'm not wearing a shirt that says I'm Johnny CQ abridging. That's not what I'm gonna, you know. Esquire, the abridging, Esquire, just something like that. I always believe that you kind of got to prove it all the time that you could hack it. You know, I think some people can use old content, can lift themselves up and be like, I made this, and you should be proud about that shit. And when people bring it up, I'll be like, hell yeah, I'm proud of it.
Yeah, you should.
People ask, I'd be like, hey, so you gonna do more Napa? No, not really. Got nothing really else to do. Not much else to really explore. We've got Hiffle. And in the writer's room, I pitched Napa showing him teaching a class to all the guys in hell. And as you all know, I have a minor in child psychology. We're bringing that back.
Oh, no.
This is my pitch. And I don't want to spoil this. I'm going to spoil something. I don't want to spoil it because I'm going to pitch something that might not be made. Like that. And it was like, oh, I want that. Hey. That's nice, guys. Doesn't mean it's doable. You know, lots of shit gets pitched. It's like, we can't do that. Which is why the Hiffle series I worked on with the guys, the reason why I pitched that to them was I wrote the first 3 episodes with them. I, in particular, wrote the pilot, especially because one of the things that were making all the, like, the graphics videos with, like, you know, the models and everything. And I kind of went, like, one time they actually had to wait on a video because they were getting a set made, which was a giant baseball stadium. And that's it being used. And I'm like, that's it? No, put something in one area. So we just reuse the set over and over again without having to make a whole brand new fucking set nonstop. And that was my pitch, so I pitched it that it was Hiffle because of that one episode in the filler arc in Dragon Ball Z, after the Cell Saga, where Goku goes with Pikkon, filler Piccolo, to go meet Grand Kai, a filler Supreme Kai, and I'm not kidding, dude, it's what it was. They all went down to Hiffle, where Cell and Frieza had taken over, and there's them in the Ginyu Forest, and they all just get one shot at the end, and it's just like the last shot is Cell's on his side, face stinks. On his side. And then Riku, anyone want to arm wrestle? Everybody, including Frieza, shut up! At them in the jail cell. And I'm like, I want that show! I want all the villains in hell! That'd be funny as fuck! They don't have their powers, they can't do oh god. And that's why I pitched it to them. And we made the episode, now we've been doing it for a while, and trust me, there's so much hilarity with that. Because it's just with all these characters we've loved working with that have no purpose in the show anymore, really, except for maybe Frieza? Kinda? Yeah.
Question mark?
And we honestly, well, in our headcanon, that's his solitary confinement. The whole thing where he's swinging by the tree with all the happy-go-lucky characters jumping around him and everything, that's his personal hell. That's his personal... It's his personal hell. It's literally, it's literally solitary confinement, and everyone's is different and tailor-made to them. So, the Hellsing Bridge show was a whole reason I watched the show, and it became one of my fave. Blew my fucking mind. Oh, Jummy's World. That's why I wanted to that's why I wanted to abridge Hellsing. It's so stupid. Hellsing is a plot about Dracula with magic guns fighting Nazis. That's the plot. That is the plot of the show.
It is campy as fuck and indulges in it. And
Oh,
I love it.
I mean this. I've gotten so much flack for how I wrote certain things in Dragon Ball Z Abridged because of how big the Dragon Ball Z fandom is. I have barely ever gotten flack for Hellsing because I feel like people, if they like Hellsing, they accept how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, like no, legitimately, Hellsing is like it is, it's dark. All right, it has a lot of dark imagery, has a lot of everything like that, and I feel like it appeals to a lot of people who are also horror fans because like dark fantasy, dark themes crossing over with the horror, everything like that.
Well, here's the thing. I can
a lot
tell.
of those are also fans of campy shit.
As someone who's watched this a lot of times, I've had to rewatch Hellsing a lot of times. It's in my top 10 favorite anime. It's not my favorite anime though. Favorite one is Outlaw Star.
That's good taste.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have patrician taste sometimes. I do. Actually, I think one of my second favorite animes might be Mob Psycho now. It might be.
Really?
It might have. Dude, it's just so good.
I've only seen the first season of it.
Season 2 is strong as fuck. Season 3 is coming out. I can't wait.
Really?
Dude, it's the only anime I'm watching in the last 5 years.
That's fair. I've only really been connected with like the various Gundam series, but even some of those I've bounced off of. Because,
the reason why I was done with Gundam was after Gundam Seed. I'm like, this is just Gundam. This is just the original Gundam, but shittier.
Yeah, that I bounced off.
No,
of Gundam
Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny is just Gundam and Gundam, the one with Camille who sucked. And then there's Juno Asha, who has a lisp and all the girls want to fuck him, which is, I mean, go for it, bro. Do you? Congrats to Double Zeta guy. He's having a good time. It's complete 180. The more and more I think about the protagonists of Gundam, the more and more I realize they're kind of like the cast of Red Dwarf. Camille is like Rimmer. And Lister is turn A is Zeta 2. The guy with the big blaster, that's Rimmer. That's Lister. Yeah. There we go.
I hate that comparison works. I don't like that.
All I can say, there was a massive plot point because literally a guy didn't love a girl back. I'm not in Gundam Seed, guys. That's why I hate Gundam Seed. A bunch of horny teenagers, one of them didn't love the girl back. And in a war setting, she flies the Gundam away. And I'm just like, kill her. Put a bullet in her fucking head. But no, she was just really in love with the main character. I don't give a fuck what she fucking thought. You put a bullet in the back of her fucking head. This is a war zone. This is not fucking 90210. The Salty Ray, thank you. I am one. In terms of recent anime, I'm loving The World of Tome Games is tough for mobs. The World of Tome is tough for mobs. Interesting name. Some of these Japanese names need to be reworked. They do. They need to go back to the drawing board. No. No. Yu-Gi-Oh was on the right thing. Okay, keep him as Yugi. Change everyone else's names. What would change Joichi to? Joey! This is not hard. Okay? Well, this guy's name's Honda. Not anymore. His fucking name ain't. What's his name now? Tristan! And you know what the best thing is, too?
What is
Little
that?
Karibo. Man made Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. You ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
I feel like I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of it, but like I haven't really touched a lot of Abridged. The last Abridged series I remember seeing is like I think it was like Faith Stay Night Abridged or something like that. And because Fate in and of itself is absolutely labyrinthian, I was like, I need something that is like more entertaining and engaging than this like multi-layered fucking onion of a story that I have to watch like 5 different series of the same story happening, but different characters have now become the main character, and I don't know what's going on and what's real and what's not. And
all right.
yeah.
So now that I wanted to remove you because I wanted to bring up another show, just take you a moment to get you out of Gundam, because I'm about to jump you back into Gundam here. I want to create like a triangulate thing here, okay? Yeah. How did you feel about G Gundam? What did you think about G Gundam?
I thought G Gundam was hilarious.
It was funny, right? It was just stupid.
It was hilarious. It was
the first thing I ever abridged was G Gundam. We got 5 episodes in. No joke.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was my first thing I ever worked on, and there's a couple jokes that are okay. It's very poor for the time. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I kept working on it because, man, is geopolitics the show being a lot of fun, dude. Just the second season having that Hong Kong's hosting the tournament. I'm like, oh, the commentary I could make right now. The commentary I could make right now. It's so, dude, Jiminy Crockett has clown PTSD. The hits keep coming. Hits keep coming. Piccolo shows up. The guy from India is green. It's fantastic because he's a snake. Because he himself is a snake charmer. The guy from India is green like a snake because he charms the snakes. This isn't racist, by the way. Tequila Gundam is just wearing a sombrero, like their space station in space.
Not just wearing a sombrero. It has cacti for arms.
It does, and it's called Tequila Gundam. I bought the Blu-ray special edition, and that shit came with a fucking tequila Gundam shot glass, and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yes! I don't drink, but when I saw that they had the right dude, it has the headband of the Domo's headband covered in blood. I'm like, oh yeah, you grab this shit. It's got all the nerdist shit. It has the ripped up picture of Kyoji. That's one of the things you get in it. I'm looking for this man.
I'm looking for this man. Have you seen him? No, crush his head.
It's just so damn. I haven't figured it out yet. Chimney Crockett. You want to know how I voiced him? Because I played Chimney in the show.
Absolutely.
Buenos noches, ma muchachos. Now, there's one thing I know about America. That's all I got to say about that.
I'm sorry, I left my body for a second.
I'm going to tell you one of the jokes we never got to. Who are you? That's right. My name is Schwartz Brother. I mean, Dark Brooder. I mean, Schwartz Brooder. That's a Simpsons joke.
I'm the
well, someone here in class.
Germany, and also a ninja. What?
That's fine. It's fine. That was somehow one of the least racist things they've done in that goddamn show. What about Windmill Gundam? We gotta talk about Windmill Gundam.
Look, I was talking about Windmill Gundam actually earlier today, and I mislabeled it as like the Whirlwind Gundam or like Gundam Denmark.
No, we're gonna grab a picture here. Okay, so everybody, now you all think we're kidding here, okay? And I understand why you think that, okay? I understand why you would think that because that sounds fucking stupid. That sounds like a fucking stupid thing you are pitching to right now, Taka. There's no way that is real. There is no way that is real. I have never wanted a model kit
more in my life.
Okay, finally, I got a goddamn JPEG instead of a fucking WebP. Thanks, whoever invented that. I want that guy. Also, gunshot, back of the head. I don't care. He's made it hard for me to steal. I mean, borrow permanently.
I have strong opinions about WebP.
Well, like WebDs.
All of them are bad.
Bad.
Yeah. It's
Windmill Gundam. Darn it!
I can't even pull a reference image off the goddamn internet.
Darn it! Yeah. This is Windmill Gundam, everybody. It's real. This is Neo Holland Gundam.
Would you like to know what it's called in the English dub? Everyone.
Oh, please! Would you please educate everybody about the hilarity of this?
It is called the Nether Gundam, or known as the Hurricane Gundam. Taka, do you know why it's called the Hurricane Gundam?
I'm going to assume for a reason that's really, really, really bad that they put it in, and they should have known better.
It's actually because it can attack people by making large gusts of wind with the windmill on its chest.
That's actually the... But yeah, well, hold on. The Windmill Gundam's not even the weirdest one. We haven't talked about the Freaky Fish one.
Oh, we talking about Neo Denmark's Mermaid Gundam?
What are you talking about? This one here? That's right. How did you know? Gundam has a strong, and there's been always some great. No, everyone, stop it, chat. Stop it. You're if you're gonna be like this, we're not even gonna get to the Egypt's Gundam, okay? Or Iraq's Gundam. Did you ever see Scud Gundam?
I did. Definitely not. Let's make Castro a Gundam.
No, Scud Gundam is it a single shot of the actual thing? Is when Neo America beat it. It's like, yeah, I beat him. They beat him in a match. Oh, Rack's gone. And I'm like, yo, bitch, what? Oh, yeah, first thing, tournament started up immediately. America just destroyed Iraq. I'm like, that is the fuck show. God damn it.
I think I am thinking of, what is it, Iraq's Gundam. That's Neo Cuba, where they just turned Castro into a Gundam. That's the one I'm thinking of.
No. You're thinking about John. No, you're thinking about John Bull Gundam, which is the British Gundam that is just a British guard. That's it. He's got a gun. He's also a hunter. He's like, yeah.
Not only a hunter, but he's also a boxer.
He's Van Pelt from Jumanji is what he is. Okay?
Basically, yes. I'm so
By the way, you know how many times I had to rewatch Jumanji to realize that Van Pelt and the father were played by the same fucking actor? I had no idea that Peter in that movie manifested the fucking hunter trying to kill him as his fucking father. That shit's so dark and great. And one of the best scenes in the whole movie is, I need a refill of these. They stopped making these in 1903. Just puts the gun down. Damn. I need a replacement weapon then.
You have to
need to fill out all these. Puts a bunch of fucking gold doubloons on the table, or I can fill these out. Good shit. That scene was so great.
It really was. Like that.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? I'll say this: the new Jumanji was fine.
It was fine. You know, like you had.
I actually appreciated it. I appreciated it being completely different.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, just do something different. They did something entirely different with it, and I'm like, all right, that was good. It was. Papa, you didn't enjoy it? I liked the new Jumanji movie. I thought it was fun.
I will say I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I'm very much in the same boat as you. I was worried that they were like, hey, let's make the movie that Robin Williams was in.
We have seen so many remakes just doing the same fucking movie again that this one was a step to the side, and I went, fucking finally. Alrighty, let's keep rolling.
Yes, absolutely.
It's exactly, and here's the thing, my mom loved it. My dad loved it, and like that takes a lot to make a movie that I can enjoy and my parents can enjoy.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yep. That. I was no. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I see a lot of gun talk happening in the chat, and you should be
enjoy things together.
Yeah. If you're not a fan of the Poltergeist doing a shot-for-shot remake, neither was the fan base because no one gave a fuck about that movie when it came out. So, yeah.
Sorry, I just need a moment.
No, you don't.
For the Poltergeist remake. Yeah. Anyways.
It's like they made a sequel of Groundhog.
I felt like I just had like a really nasty taste in my mouth.
No, but you said this was the last thing you're doing today, VTubing wise. Hi-oh!
Why do you do
Kamal,
this?
I gotta ask you a question. What's your favorite movie?
What's my favorite movie? Event Horizon.
Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. That's a good choice. Very stylized choice too. Also, one of the record for one of the smartest horror movie characters. Got on the ship. Nope, getting off the ship. Best. Just my favorite moment. He just gets there, sees the blood. Nah, fuck that. We're out. All right, let's see what's on this ship. Nope. We're trapped. Fuck. Immediately, I loved it because I didn't think they were fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Their immediate reaction of, fuck this shit, I'm out, and then they're trapped. I loved how they framed it that way because I didn't think they were fucking idiots.
Event Horizon is one of those horror movies where you don't feel like the cast are idiots. You feel like they're actually in a tenuous situation.
Unprecedented situation that's ever been, like... I still love it. It's like some people say that they wasn't meant to, like, when they did the whole universe thing, like the whole madness of hell in between with FTL, people were like, well, they weren't trying to reference Warhammer. I'm like, dude, they referenced Warhammer. They literally just did the warp. That's the 40. They literally, Event Horizon is like literally humans figuring out what the warp is from Warhammer. But if it was like played for realsies, low key. And it's why the movie's such an oddball thing, because I think maybe the writer was inspired by that shit, but I also think that like the concept of that isn't exactly an original one either. No offense. It's just execution was perfectly done. Oh my god! Makra!
Oh,
what?
No.
Not 5, not 10, not even motherfucking 15. Come on! 20 gifted shots. My God, 20 shots in the bar. Mothra.
Hello, Mothra.
You're like Mothra, but you're more spitting fire instead of wind at Godzilla. So Mothra lands. It's like Mothra, but with like a microphone. You just go, yo, listen, yo, Godzilla. Here's a thriller. You gotta know what's happening to you. I got nothing else. I can't rhyme right now. Rap or the shit.
That's perfectly fair. You've been live for a couple hours.
How white am I? How white am I?
Like a glass of milk in a fucking vest.
Come on, I know I can take it pretty far sometimes. I know I can take it far sometimes, but the laughing is not helping. The laugh is real. It's just making this worse progressively.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, I'm not getting mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Why would I be mad? Why would I be mad about that? Do I seem like the kind of person who would hold a grudge pointlessly? By the way, moose hunting season is soon, everybody. Unrelated. Did it feel? Did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When everyone stomped on your ass when you came crawling out of hell?
It's something I deal with on a daily basis, just getting run the fuck. I got my ass kicked by a raccoon yesterday, so I think I got nothing to talk about, so.
Well, Moremonger said, oh, you said my impression of you was really close? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Cabal, I showed a friend that clip of talking to me with a massive impression, and they said it was the oh, never mind. It was them complimenting me. They're saying that you're replaceable. They're saying you're replaceable.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Hold on. Fuck you, chat. Stop doing this to me. Okay, I really abridged it. I abridged it. I really abridged it there.
I sound like
there's much more nuance to it. There's much more nuance.
I sound like Bimini from the Majin Buu saga.
Yes, you have this whole time. Now, I want you in your Cabal voice to say Majin Buu. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
Majin Buu. There you go, everybody.
Perfect. Everybody loves
I got bits, and they're even funny more than 3 times. So, so you know, Aqua Teen Hunger Force was VTubing before VTubing, right?
So I've heard. Yeah.
Dancing is forbidden.
We got a budget of $15. What can we
What?
make?
We don't got frames. We got looping lip flaps that we can re-fucking use. Okay. If you want Carl to fall over, Carl's falling over like this. Okay. That's what's happening here. Okay. We don't got money for like Carl falling over animation or anything like that. Okay. You just get weird with it, and if you can, make him CG, or if you can, just have him be blocks. Can you have the Moon and Night show up a lot? Yes, we totally can.
Hello, meat man.
We're from the moon. And we have yeast infections. Yes, yeast. Unleashed from the yeast. Soulshade84, thank you. Stop. You're making everyone feel old up in here. You think that's bad? Aqua Teen Hunger Force getting a movie this year. Venture Brothers, Aqua Teen, all these old shows are getting their last movie, it looks like.
Really?
Yeah, no, and I'm curious if they were canceled or not because they weren't out yet. Because I know that with the whole Discovery Plus thing, but it looks like they were they didn't go after Adult Swim at all, which was odd. For all the animation they were going after, they didn't go after Adult Swim that has all those old shows, like Metalocalypse and shit. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened, dude. I don't know. It's just an odd time. Because technically, Smiley Friends wasn't canceled. Thank fucking God. God bless it. I love that shit. And it is fun for me because I'm really proud. Because in Hellsing Abridged Episode 8, we had to cast God and Satan, which is a hell of a cast to do. So I decided to go about as far as I could to grab 2 performers who have never been in a scene together, nor would ever be in a scene ever again in the future, very likely, unless some things moved around. So we had Sung Won Cho play God, and we had Zach Hadel play Satan. Yeah. It's a bit of a weird... listen, I wanted the casting to be very, like, just, what the fuck? And Satan sounding like that would make more sense.
Sometimes things just work? Question mark?
Oh, it totally did. And my favorite part was when I asked someone, show, hey, I'm planning on casting Psychic Pebbles as Satan. Is that gonna piss you off? I don't know. Dude, I just gotta assume. You know, it's always good to check. They're like, that's fine. Sometimes people are kind of all over the spectrum politically, you know? And sometimes people don't like working with certain people because of just how their fan bases can be and shit like that. So I'm just like, you guys cool with working with each other? Yeah? Okay, sweet. You never know, right?
You never know it.
Barnesonator, thank you so much. When you do cameos, like, you get the temptation, if you can work with somebody, like, you really look up to, you really appreciate their work. They're high profile, right? You can't have them for a lot of time. They didn't, unless they, like, make themselves very much available, which not everyone will do. Which is why a lot of the cameos in Hellsinger Bridge were from YouTubers were actually, they would have one line.
I mean, that's perfectly understandable.
This one line. Like, literally, I had Jeff from Mother's Basement. He's like, oh, how many licks did it take for that one joke in Hellsinger Bridge when the guys died? That's his line. That's him. That's just Jeff from Mother's Basement saying that line. Because I'm like, I can give you one line because not every performer or YouTuber or anything like that, like, they might not have delivery or the comedic timing that they need, but you can, and if you got lots of lines, you'll have to read them for a lot of it, and they won't like that. So, no, so I just, you got, if you less is more, like Matt McMuscles has a line in episode 6 of the show. Because, like, what do you, are you being Audubon? What would you say? You would not say, hasta la vida, Zen. And I'm like, that's good. That's strong. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hasta la vista, a vida sen. Just hasta la vida sen. I'm like, did no one know that one? I love my job. I love coming up with shit like that, right? But no, there's plenty of fucking cameos, and we couldn't credit him, but there's even somebody who's in the show who's not credited as anything. The character's in there. We don't credit that character in the credits though, and that's somebody who's should not have been in it. That's all I'm gonna say. We almost got Alucard. We almost got Crispin Freeman for the end too. Almost. It's just he's SAG. He's SAG. Screen Actors Guild, man. Listen, I've had actors want to work with me who are SAG actors, and they're just like, you cannot credit me. I'm like, dude, they're all gonna know it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't say it. I'm like, what? You're still gonna get in trouble.
Well, I mean, I think like that's a testament to, like, you know, how much people would like to be in something where they're just like,
yeah,
you know, like, I'll take it. No, I'll get in trouble. Screw it.
Some people are okay with getting in trouble. That's why don't credit when credit is deserved.
Wait, what?
I think they were listening to a completely different conversation.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking as well. Like, no, these are people.
We're talking on this stream. You're looking at a different chat.
Yeah. that was the complete.
Crispin Freeman is predictably as intense as you might think he is. Everybody, for those who have you ever met Crispin Freeman? Yes, twice actually, and the most professional voice actor I have ever met. That's the best way of putting it. The most professional voice actor I have ever met. Listen, he says method without irony, okay? So let's not get crazy here, eh? You want to know a real life little factoid here. Anderson's actor in the dub. Guess who he was? The villain in The Scorpion King. The Rock's first big movie. The villain in that movie is Alexander motherfucking Anderson. Oh, see, Mojo Fall, you're talking about one of my favorite jokes ever in Family Guy South Park history, which was the Church of Scientology episode.
I'm sorry, like you put me into like a stun like there because I'm trying to remember who it was because like
He's not a big name actor. He's not a big name actor. He's an Irish actor though.
Yeah, but
Scottish.
It's one of those where it's like it's familiar and you're just like, oh, there's a phantom of a memory in my mind.
Well, he didn't get a lot. He had a good. He was a British actor. Had a brief run in Hollywood. I think he booked a fuck tons of shit and did anime. So what's like getting him back to redub everything was a big deal because it was hard to get him to come back because he lives in Ireland now. He's home. He doesn't live in LA anymore. He's not dubbing shit. I don't think he's doing anything. So he's just like, when I come back and redub this anime, no. I don't know what he said. Maybe he's like, fuck yeah, I love working. I have no idea what he's like. I've never met the guy. What's your wisdom about League and MOBAs in general? I got no wisdom about that shit. You know, if you enjoy the games, if you enjoy the games, play them. Anything with a loot box of any kind, where you gotta like buy boxes to see what gear you get, I would advise avoiding, mostly because I got addiction issues. So almost any game that has it, I can't play, which is most games. So I can't play Genshin. I can't play Apex. I can't play any of them. I can't play any of those games. Nope, not allowed. I can't do it to myself because I'll get addicted to one of them. It's happened constantly.
Yeah, I had my run-in with my one gacha game that I ever played. It was a guilty pleasure for a while, but I eventually had to be like, nope. Because, you know, I've also traveled that road of, addiction issues as well. So it was like, oh, this is a bad situation. I should get out.
Listen, I'm okay with, games have DLC or like a store. That's one thing. Because if I can go buy the thing I want that they added to the game, okay. But if I have to keep rolling dice to get it, fuck you. You know, that's your artificial scarcity is just a way to make money through gambling. That's what it is. And it's why,
I play Apex, but my one contention with Apex is they will like take things and they'll cycle them back in. So it's kind of just a waiting game. So I'm just like, you know, I just wait for the thing I want to show up, and otherwise I just play the game with friends and and have a good time because that's why I'm playing it anyways. I'm not gonna play it by myself.
What's your favorite game to play?
My favorite game to play is actually it's a game called 7 Days to Die.
Okay. I know what that game is. I know what that game is. I'm aware of it.
Yeah. For those who don't know, it's basically more higher res Minecraft with zombies, and like every 7 days it's a horde system. But yeah, no, it's a comfort game. I think it's the game I have the most hours in. It's just fun to grind, relax, and
that is.
play.
Here's the thing. That's your thing.
Yeah.
I have 600 plus hours in City Skylines. So. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their thing.
Everyone's got that one game to trash for. Everyone's got one, meaning they forgive it for when they fuck them, which for a long time that was the Total War franchise. But but unfortunately I haven't. I got the third one because it was gifted to me, but I haven't played it because I'm low-key boycotting Games Workshop. So. That's their own. That's their own choice. One of the things I always wondered about choosing VAs is why so many video games always use the same voice actors. It's like, no, they use that because they're good at their fucking job and they get the job done really fucking quickly and it sounds fucking unique. Just because it sounds like another character you've seen in something else doesn't decrease the fact that that character is that. Can you imagine? Because you mentioned Warmonger, you mentioned it here. Stephen Bloom comes into a. Imagine it's 2003. Stephen J. Bloom comes like, hi guys, I'm auditioning. Can you hear your character? Hi, I'm that. Whoa, dude, you did that voice already in a character. You can't be a voice actor anymore. That's that one character. He can't be any other characters now. You actually have to quit because of that.
You
have to give it all up. You have to give it all up because you sound like another fucking character now. So, yeah. Go away. You're not allowed being an actor and a performer doing something really good anymore. Like, it just feels very silly to tell people that they can't do the same thing again. Dude, I love it when people do the same thing. Sometimes I love seeing them do the same thing in different settings. It's the best thing.
I saw this take before, and it was, oh God, what's his name? I'm blanking out. Luke Skywalker.
Mark Hamill!
Mark Hamill, yeah. Mark Hamill. So, like, you know, he voiced Skeletor, right? And a lot of people was like, it's just a gruff, version of his Joker. And I'm just like,
okay, what did you think they were? Dude, they're going to come from the same area. And also, mistake with that show for marketing it as He-Man and Skeletor being the main characters. That was the biggest mistake of that franchise. I don't think the show's a bad concept. They needed to market what it actually was. Because the way they marketed it was, it's an awesome action show with He-Man versus Skeletor, and they're both removed immediately. They needed to not advertise that and utilize. They needed to, like, focus on the other shit and have them really only like a snippet at the end, maybe, so that when people go into the show, they know what is being advertised to them. Instead of saying, it's all about He-Man, and then you just get rid of He-Man, and then when everyone criticizes it, you can't be fucking shocked, because you marketed that way, which is also what happened to Castlevania Season 4 because of Castlevania Season 3. Castlevania Season 1 was a movie that they knew was so fucking good that they broke it up into 6 episodes. To shell it out, instead of a 2-hour movie, it's a 6-episode season. So then they got a rock fucking solid Season 2 that was the best season of the whole show. Season 3 came out. And Season 3 was ballsy. They had 2 fight scenes and 2 sex scenes happening simultaneously with the 4 separate plot lines. And I've never seen that before, and I've never seen it again. There was bisexual sex, there was murder, there was death. Everyone loved it. And then a new creator took over and hates sex and doesn't like that icky sex thing, so everything wrapped up in a neat bow and nothing bad happened. The end. Also, here's a black character, and they have no purpose to the plot, but they sure are there. And it bugged me, because I would have preferred they write a better character than that, because that was fucking annoying, because the entire plot didn't make sense. Half the plot was pointless. Half the entire plot was pointless in the 4th season. Had no bearing on anything. They had a person of color, and it was cool, and it works in this setting, in this fantasy world. It's great, but they just had their plot mean nothing, and it bugged me. Because they pouted out this person of color, and I'm like, but you have Jacob! The best fucking character in the plot! He's one of the armors. He's one of the fucking he's one of the fucking smiths. He shares a scene with Lance Reddick. Lance Reddick, Hercules, here's the wealth. I'm losing my mind with that show, and I can't overstate how much that bugged me, because it felt very art. 4th season just bugged me, because it felt so like an answer to Season 3's question it wasn't asking. Season 3 was sexy, filled with sex, filled with ambition. Jacob was the most endearing fucking character. Season 4 pissed it all away. Had all his character growth happen all of the character growth happened off screen. The 2 vampires that had an entire half plot based on them in the 3rd season were like, you know what? I don't like fighting. I don't like being in this plot. Let's go back to our castle. Well, it's being invaded and we love our siblings, so, let's just bounce out and have no ending to our story. Okay. They high-five and leave. The whole fucking vampire who manipulated what's-his-nuts into thinking that the vampire just loved him, which was fucking hilarious, to Hector. And then she's like, well, I can't be a politician anymore because I have no empire, so I'm gonna kill myself. And that's treated as a good message. I fucking hate that season finale. I hate that season. It's fucking trash, regardless of how funny the dialogue was with death. And that wasn't because the writing was good. It's because of how good the actor was making that clunky garbage dialogue work. Here's the, you can have him say, don't you ever wonder how fucked up it is? You can have Death go, you know what's really fucked up? When I truly think about everything in time, is the one thing I couldn't do was this. I couldn't. Truly, how fucked is that? Here's the thing, you could have reframed everything to not make him so casual. You could have made him say all these fucked up things, but in almost like, I can finally say what I'm really thinking, And I just feel like there's something wrong with that 4th season, and I feel they chicken shitted out after the bisexual sex scene. I really feel like they just got cold feet with all the sexiness of everything. Dude, why would a bunch of people finding their sexuality, why would that bug one person probably? Because they themselves saw a reflection of themselves, because they're fucking babies, had to shut down everyone else's fun, because people finding themselves sexually means that they didn't find themselves sexually, or some fucked up game they play with themselves. I'm angry about this shit because I love the Castlevania series. I love the shit out of that. That 4th season is trash.
I'm glad you're popping off about it, because
You're much more well-spoken about things like that than I am.
I get heated.
I have a very unique perspective, and that's not me blowing smoke up my ass. It's because of what I've spent my life doing. Yeah. When I got started online, I gag dub shit. So I rewatched dramatic series and resaw it from a comedic perspective based on all the shows I grew up with, like South Park, Simpsons, Family Guy, all the old shit. Clone High got a lot in there too. A lot of old shows that inspired me in that regard. So I tried to reframe these shows like how those shows were framed, And I feel like when it comes to these older animated shows that incorporate comedy and drama, I feel like, not even older, just shows like that. I feel like because I've watched both versions of what this is, and I've made a show from scratch, made it a gag dub, I feel like I have a certain perspective on this. It's just the 4th season felt like an answer to the 3rd season's question that wasn't being asked. And then the whole thing wraps up. Hector and Jacob's fucking character development happens essentially off screen. Like, it's very pissed. I don't like it, dude. It's just, they needed 2 more seasons, and they needed a lot more sex, because they crammed a bunch of shit in that last season. Yeah, like, and it's just, everything's good in the end, and they're making a whole new series, and I hope it's a new showrunner who, you know, likes sex, thinks people having sex is a good thing, aren't angry they aren't having sex. Sometimes I feel like the notes are, sometimes I do, this sucks to say this, sometimes I feel like my criticisms of people are, they have a small dick and they can't deal with that. Because I feel like so much shit comes from that, where they get angry at women or people enjoying sex. They get angry at any situation where their dick size would be ridiculed or brought into question. They hate it at all, and so they avoid it and make sure everyone else avoids it. Because they're trying to painfully avoid any % chance above 0 that, hey, you guys want to test how big our dicks are? No! Because they got a tiny dick, and they can't accept that. That's why so many guys online are angry. They'll get angry about shows that have nothing to do with them. They'll get angry about Turning Red. It's because they have a small dick, and they feel that women won't like their small dicks, so they resent women for not settling for less. So when women accept things that are great, that means that they won't accept their dick.
I don't think it has to do so much with this.
It's all about their dick. It's all about the dick. It's every step we take, it's slapping, like just slapping against those knees, bruising up them knees.
Just walk around the house, knock shit off the countertop. Fuck it. Be proud.
Turn left if you're excited. It can happen. The reason why I say that is because I don't know why else people would busy themselves with sorrow and being angry. Because there's so much personal shit we can be sorrowful and angry about that affects our general life. To spend that time to be angry about shit that has nothing to do with you means you have to have an extra amount of fucking frustration. And I just think it's their dicks. And I know that sounds stupid and simple, but that's why I think it's so complex. Because the second I say, they're like, no, it's not. I'm like, of course. Why would you admit that? Why would you admit that that's why you're like that? Because you imagine, yeah, I'm angry because I got a tiny dick all the time. No one, Cabal, will ever admit that.
You say that, but I think there is. But I also think that, it's, like, yes, the tiny dick euphemism is funny, but it's also, truthfully speaking, it's because a lot of people are super repressed and they're angry about it and they don't understand themselves. And when something pops up that makes them have to, like, deeply, go into introspection about themselves, instantly fucking rail against it, because introspection involves criticizing yourself.
It's because it makes them realize something uncomfortable about themselves and think about it, and that makes them very angry. Exactly. They can't deal with the reality of their situation. And I think that's where a lot of that pointless rage comes from. I think some of it comes from that. Not only that, but I think a bunch of it does, actually. It's kind of crazy like that. But hey, I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Oh. Well, the years stop coming, and they don't 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 stop coming.
And then we all wither away and turn into cosmic dust, which floats through the universe. No, wait. We got a little bit dark there.
It's like, why do some people go to, like, abortion clinics to protest what people's decisions are making? It's because they feel like they have such little power.
Themselves.
No, it's they have no power in their life. No one will listen to them. So all they have is to heckle women who aren't fucking them. Okay? From being in charge of their future. There is, because it's only a couple people, but this is like a whole town. A whole town, 3 people? Yes, we can find 3 people who have tiny dicks and are angry at women. It's easily who's hanging out down there. Accept less! Accept. Just yell at me. Why can't you accept less?
Why don't you?
Just like, dude, it's your own fight. Why are you blaming them? Why are you blaming them when it's your own? That's why it drives me up the wall. And I feel like one day I'm gonna get my ass kicked for straight up saying that to somebody. I mean, like, you act like this because you got a tiny dick and you can't accept that, and you want us all to accept that, and we don't care.
How can you not care about my tiny
Dude, a
dick?
wrestler one day is gonna beat
up.
One day I'm gonna be a wrestling manager. I'm gonna be backstage. I'm gonna say someone, you're acting like that because you got a tiny ass dick, and he's gonna kick the shit out of me. He's gonna beat the fuck out of me, proving how tiny his dick is. Just going, look how tiny my dick is! As he's beating me. He's just like, that's what's gonna be happening. Because you know who doesn't beat somebody down? Someone with a giant dick.
I've seen the Weary 101 from a fucking hospital bed. So I said somebody had a tiny dick.
I've been in worse condition. I've had Vex here. I've had Kenroy here. I've had a lot of powerful purple women with a lot of meat on them. You know what I mean? I would love to see you say that to someone, Taka. You want to see my ass kicked afterwards? See, I'm not going to say that. No, and then no one's going to beat me up. I'm like, no, they'll totally beat me up.
The worst thing is that if Taka was to go off on somebody like that, Taka has the wit and the skill to make it funny.
When I'm getting my ass kicked, I'm going to ruin it for them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to ruin the ass kicking because I'm going to keep yelling stuff. Oh my God, you have such a crush on me. Like, literally, dude, it's going to be bad. I'm going to be getting kicked in the gut. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, why didn't you just want to kiss me? He's breaking my ribs and shit. Because I'm not going to fucking let him. Like, literally, there's a line in Helsinki Bridge I have. Take this seriously. No, because that's what you want. And I'm not going to give it to you. And he goes back to making a joke. I'm like, I'm going to make fun of this entire. I'm not going to give you the serious moment you want now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give that to you. I'm going to ruin that. There is a tax that comes. Like Garrick from DS9. I wish I could be as witty as Garrick from DS9.
The best way I felt to deal with people that are just like in a rage and they're trying to get you inflamed is just not take them seriously.
Okay,
it's
that's
just
nice.
An absolute.
That's nice, dear. That's nice, dear.
An absolute jester, and take nothing they say seriously, and they will literally burn themselves out in their own anger, and it's magnificent.
There was one of my favorite, because I go to public freak out on Reddit all the time because it's like white people. It's like white people watching. It's fantastic. This is one lady, she's just screaming at the subway person for fucking up their order. Just screaming, and then just demanding help, and just no one reacting to her. Person videotaping her, the lady trying to wait for a sandwich, and the actual worker. And she keeps yelling shit like, all right, now someone get mad at me or say something, and just no one. And the lady's like, can I get a sandwich? And she's like, like just so angry that no one is getting angry for it. It's like, just let them just burn themselves out, and no one responds to them. They look like fucking clowns.
Yeah. I'm gonna be enraged. All I hear is.
Man, they're running really quickly. Because they're wearing clown shoes coming in, right? This was an impromptu. You just coming up to the bar here, but it's one of my favorite Friday nights I've had in a long time. Seriously.
I'm glad.
By the way, everybody,
I legitimately like hanging out with you.
Oh, I appreciate that. We've been going for almost 5 hours here. Now, guys, we're going to have Bao swing by the bar tonight, but she didn't get back to me. So that means Bao's not at the bar tonight. So now I can say the Bao big leagued me. And
maybe she got her foot stuck in the toilet.
Well, she's like streaming a subathon or something. Like, here's the thing, though. Everyone's doing a subathon. It's not special if no one's stopping streaming. Should we treat them like a Protestant? Nah, it's just the first hippies. Listen, we want to do all that swear stuff. We just don't have to wear dresses. Kill them. Like, I mean, that's kind of what happened, all right? That's just like... Salty, Lamau, Salty. Is Salty saying shit in the chat? Big Bob's Bussies. Oh, the best sentence in studying someone is going, your dad has soft lips.
Oh.
I mean this, if I'm actually in a situation where someone's deep in my face, like beating me up, trying to talk to me, and be like, how do you think about this? Would you jerk it off tonight? And lick his face with blood. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I don't give a, I will ruin what if he wants to try and throw hands with me, because I don't go around looking for problems. Okay? People go around causing problems like, oh, would you like a solution? Would you like a solution? I got plenty of those!
Two people I would never want to fight because I feel like they would completely and utterly emasculate me. Taka and Salty.
I wouldn't want music. You've not ever caused even a remote tinge of frustration. Because here's the thing. There's a new doc. Thanks for giving yourself the big Bob's pussies. I mean this. Now, Ace Dude 01, thank you for the 500 bits as well. I mean this. I actually really used to like CM Punk a lot because I felt I didn't look up to him, but I felt he was similar to me in a lot of ways. There's a lot of righteous indignation in CM Punk. And during his WWE Summer of Punk run, boy, was that fun to watch. Because there was a righteous indignation. Because I love wrestling, and some of the complaints he had were legitimate. And it's why when he had his giant full-blown meltdown, I went, holy shit, I never want to be like him. The guy I used to look up to and be like, man, that guy is very righteously, and like, dude, he got addicted to it. He like literally the epitome of trying to hate, because like holding on to a grudge and hate against somebody else is like holding on to a hot coal and hoping the other person catches fire.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't hold on to anything. Like I've had
it
people
can be hard to let go of
shit
some
to me, and like
but
you
it's
deal
like
with that as a broadcaster as well. Just don't hold on to it. It will literally poison you.
It's just he won the championship and immediately decided to shit on everybody. And he said in the thing, he was like, I'm the kind of guy that if you have a problem with me, come say to my face. And anytime he talked shit, people were out of the building. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. You little bitch. You little bit. You say that to come across like a tough guy, but you don't give them a scenario where they can fucking confront you. And when they finally did, he fucking started punching him. And I'm like, I don't know, Punk. Why are you a fucking asshole? Maybe. I swear to God, it was a narcissistic meltdown that felt like something else was going on. You know what I mean? You ever see someone like going unhinged, bringing up all this shit that has nothing to do with it, and you're just like, what's really going on? Did you have sex with somebody you shouldn't have? You're giving that vibe off right now.
You're hitting out a little bit too close to home with some shit I have to deal with.
Oh man,
There's a lot of people.
Man,
For some reason, there's been a significant amount of people like in my life, you know, like hey people side, you know, that have been like, Cab, I want to tell you about this thing. I'm like, what does this have to do with anything? I'm like, what the fuck are you holding on to, man? You gotta let shit go. You got to. And like some people just don't. Some people just don't. And I don't get it. I don't.
Dude, there's plenty of people I don't care for, and they're doing really well. They're doing really well, and I don't give a shit because it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, Golden Rose Ray, thank you so much. The luck of the casino brought me. Well, Kaibu Aizora, welcome. Low tier god? No, I'm pretty scrub tier god. Never work yourself into a shoot, brother. Good night, Hulkamaniacs and Jabroni Maniacs. Remember, never work yourself into a shoot, Hulk Hogan. Famous last words. Man, people wanted to forgive him for saying the N-word, but man, he just could not apologize. Like a bunch of African-American performers were like, Hulk Hogan, say you're sorry for saying the N-word. He's like, sorry, I got caught saying the N-word. Damn it, Hogan! God damn it! You keep
Isn't that hard to not be a pompous ass?
Dude, you fought a tag. You were in a tag team with Mr. T. How is this hard? He didn't just say the N-word. That's the thing. I know, guy. I'm summing it up to be funny. Hogan. They didn't want to hate him. And it turns out CM Punk was Hulk Hogan the whole time.
Hogan just pulls off the mask. It was me, brother. The whole time.
At least Hogan had drugs and cocaine, alcohol and cocaine to blame. CM Punk, I'm straight edge. I never do drugs and cocaine. I was just addicted to being self-righteous.
Oh my god.
And agreeing with myself. I'm like, that's a way worse thing. You can get that anywhere.
Words are hard, you know. Words are not hard. It's not hard to not be an asshole.
In my butt, you added 2 extra letters on your name. Hello. Oh my god. So there's lots of... So wrestling was fun this weekend. I do every pipe bomb as a work. Oh no, that's not... What CM Punk did wasn't a pipe bomb, it was a gripe bomb. What's your opinion on Razor Ramon? A sad, tragic end.
Everyone can't be Kenny Omega. Right, not everybody can walk into a ring dressed as Sans Undertale. Da-da-da-da!
I mean this, he should have kept Sans Undertale's theme as his wrestling theme. I don't know why he changed it. I know it was a one-time done, but just, dude, can you get permission to just use Megalovania as your entrance theme? Because that'll pop the crowd harder than what you got. It's good considering like the guy who made Undertale was a big Kenny Omega mark because that guy likes wrestling. There's wrestling references in Undertale everywhere.
Really? I've never played Undertale, so I wouldn't
Oh
know.
yeah, no. Oh, dude, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't.
No, I've said it before. People come at
Yeah,
me. I'm still
Anime
not
War.
gonna play it.
Anime Wolf Punk loves and idolizes Bret Hart, but he's actually Shawn Michaels and doesn't realize it. Yeah, he's Shawn Michaels without the drugs and alcohol. Same guy. Oh no, Cab, run. Play Undertale, Cab! The entire Vatican? Aw, gee. Aw, gee, I got beef. I got beef with that. I got beef with that country. By the way, it's a country, so now I can be awful. It's not a race. It's a building. And a series of catacombs. But we don't know how vertical countries go. We haven't gone that yet.
Just, I wonder how many basements.
Is WWE being canceled? Jack Lover, no. Why would you think? Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of you, but no, why would you think that? The biggest brand ever? Are they still around? Yeah. One time I talked about how much I loved, I was really enjoying South Park because they had something coming out there, and someone cattily responded, "Oh, that's still on the air." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." They signed another 5-year contract. They've been going for 18 years, and they're releasing a new video game. Any other smart-ass comment you need to fucking drop because what you fucking like, what you don't like deserves to be canceled? Just say, "Oh, dude, low-key, I have met writers who think that. That think that shows they don't think are funny should not even exist." I'm like, how are you this fucking dense to what comedy is?
That is narrow as fuck. There's plenty
of things I don't like that are clearly fun. There's plenty of things I don't like that are clearly funny and have a giant fan base.
Exactly. Like there are a lot of okay, no, I'm gonna go ahead this. I don't find Undertale interesting. It has a huge fan base.
You know what
That's
Undertale
fine.
is? It is the best advertisement for a soundtrack ever.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Am I ever gonna play it? No. Do I care about it? No. It has a huge fan base. No, I don't think it should exist. I'm just not interested in it.
Why would you here's the thing, if you don't care for it and it doesn't really affect you, why would you hate it? It's why when people talk about Family Guy's not funny, it's like, okay, and millions of views, millions of dollars, and what's it like to be wrong objectively? Why'd you just that one kills me. You see, I don't even like Family Guy all the time. When people say it's not a good show, I'm like, then why is it being made? Bad shows are stopped being made. Good shows get canceled all the fucking time. Bad shows get canceled immediately. Okay? But by saying it's not good, why is it on the air? You're saying, God, I can't fathom why people would enjoy that, so destroy it. For my own ego.
Just because you can't understand it doesn't mean it's necessarily, nobody else can. That's just, you're assuming everybody else has the same worldview, which is inherently
you're literally, because these are writers I met, people who write shit. They're saying, because I don't like this writing.
I don't give a fuck if you can write your way out of a paper bag. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
They could. A lot of them can't. That's the thing. A lot of them said they could, and they couldn't really do it. And it kills me. Because it's I feel like they encourage that, which is if it's not good, because that's the same energy that a bunch of fucking bigots had for Steven Universe. They didn't like it, so get rid of it. It's like, well, no, it's not for you, bitch.
Yeah, Steven Universe wasn't for me. I was just like, okay,
yeah,
cool, people like it. Move
you know how
on.
many
I'm gonna
fucking
go watch
friends?
Gundam.
You know how many friends I had that loved the shit out of that in My Little Pony, and I was just happy for them having a good time because they got something they love.
Yeah, I got friends that they also love My Little Pony. They love Steven Universe. I'm just like, cool. I don't understand it. I don't understand the appeal of it. I'm gonna go watch funny mecha anime and have a good time.
I was just lazy to write the main character being an asshole, unless you can come up with better ways of the main character being an asshole, because Archer is a very different kind of asshole from Rick and Peter Griffin and Homer. And, those are all entirely different characters. There's a lot of similarities with some of them, but,
Yeah.
literally not the target audience. And that's the big thing. It's like, well, that person who messaged me, oh, that's still on the air? Dude, just don't comment on it. You just have to not... Dude, continue not giving a fuck about South Park.
How am I going to let people know that I'm angry about this thing existing?
How are people
going to
know that I criticize other people's taste in media? So, is it a competition? Because we get to start criticizing your taste in media, bitch? If it's a fun game where we get to roast each other, I'll be more than happy to roast with you. I would roast that person and be like, you like blank, 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 and blank. I don't make any jokes about that. I could. I don't. Because I don't always speak everything I say, which is terrifying.
I made the comment the other day that, you know, every VTuber has their superpower, and I was like, Chad, I've got a secret one. They were like, what is it? It was like, my secret VTuber power is knowing when to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Someone asked me about what do you think about what do you think about blank? And I'm just like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. There's a reason why ellipses is an option in Telltale games, because sometimes it's a good idea to shut the fuck up. I may not like things other people do when it comes to games, anime, media, manga, because that's content. It's just different kinds of shit. They stay in my lane, not bother other people for enjoying the stuff, especially when it comes to cosplaying for media and anime. Bingo, exactly. Just like your shit. Dude, spending time hating on something it takes the same energy as spending time loving something. I love wrestling. I love Warhammer. I love a bunch of stupid bullshit. I love tons of stupid bullshit. Benjamin Oscar 77, thank you so much. And it has lots of flaws, and there's a bunch of terrible things I can complain about. There's plenty of things I don't like. I don't like, I have issues with bad adaptions because I think it's lazy writing. Because it's writing not knowing its purpose. It's like, bad adaptions are where the writer's like, I want to write an original series. No one believes me, so I'm going to fuck up my job. That's seriously what they're doing. So I'm going to fuck up my job and wonder why I didn't go anywhere. I fucking swear to God. All the writers of the Cowboy Bebop live action series need to be put in a ship, shipped out to space to see, oh, is this where the plot was? Jesus Christ. I lost my mind.
A lot of people out there riding their bikes and just putting the stick in the spokes. I can't believe they've done this.
Benjamin Oscar, thank you for the 5 stars. When I heard a bunch of the fucking writers for Cowboy Bebop watched Cowboy Bebop and didn't like it and still wrote the show, I was like, how? How did the manager not remove them from the show, and how did they not remove themselves from a project they didn't care of? Oh, right. They didn't give a fuck. So they disrespected the IP and were shocked when people shat on it. It kills me. Their job was to adapt it, not make something fucking original. You get to do that after they can trust you with something else. I'll lose my mind. You know what? Let's watch Cowboy Bebop and get the full story of Vicious and Spike, the whole main plot of the plot, the whole main fucking thread of everything, and completely destroy that because we have no... Because I can write what the original writer wrote, but I can't take credit for that. I have to write something original that I can take credit for that. And because I'm a great writer, I'm gonna write Faye like Harlequin.
I'm so glad I don't watch a lot of like media and stuff like that.
I will end it with this. The man who made the Paramount Plus Halo show went on social media and bragged upon criticism of his show, bragged that while he was developing the show, he did not play the games at all. And I went, you didn't engage with the media that made it popular before you made a derivative work of it?
So the Disney Star Wars did. Got it.
No. That's a different problem. That's where someone is in charge of everything, but doesn't want to do the work, but wants all the attention. I'm serious. I'm critical about that because there's someone in charge of all 3 movies, and at the end of the 3 movies, they said in an interview, no, we really didn't have a plan the whole time. And I'm just like, oh, you mean your fucking job?
You had an entire extended
You mean your goddamn fucking job, you mean? The thing you get paid 7 figures to do? You go, hey, what are we planning on doing in the next movie? Is this gonna fit in tone? Or we should let Rian Johnson take all the minority characters and ship them off to War is Bad Planet? Don't even get me started. I'm gonna lose my damn... Oh, yeah, chat. Oh, yeah. That... Everyone gives that Last Jedi a pass. Dude, that shit's low-key racist. The 2 plots with minority characters. One of the plots is they all go off to War is Bad Planet. The other plot is... Poe Dameron, his entire story arc was he was supposed to listen to 2 passive-aggressive white women not telling him anything. That was his story arc, guys. Great. I love that white people had to explain everything to the minority characters in this movie. It was great that they did that. Fuck me, man. What a fucking mess. What a goddamn mess.
Poe had the chance to be...
Oh, Poe and Finn shouldn't even be paired up. They shouldn't be paired up on that fucking ship, sneaking in, trying to get to that ship's core. Like, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind with this shit.
He had the chance to be the Han Solo for a new fucking generation in a new era.
I was so into Finn's character. I was so
squandered it.
I forgave that first movie for just having the third act just be the third act of the original first movie. I forgave it because I'm like, I can't wait for more Finn. I can't wait for more Finn. And they just go, all right, Finn, go hang out with this character. You're the worst plot. I'm so fucking infuriated. The Jedi plot was fine, and then they killed off Luke, ruining it. I'm just so mad at that fucking franchise. And Ryan said in an interview, I really hope I get to make my trilogy. I really get to hope I make my trilogy. Imagine you could have made your own trilogy if you made a movie that connected to the first movie that J.J. Abrams made, which would make for a solid finish instead of just fucking everything J.J. said and did. Oh, deal with it. And everyone was like, oh, what a great writer. So my expectations were subverted. So...
DVS bastard, I will judge anyone who likes the new Star Wars. I'm not going to judge anyone who likes the new Star Wars, but I will judge the people who decided it was a good idea to go in without a fucking plan.
John Boyega
and ruin every chance that they were handed.
Like Poe Dameron and Finn were two fantastic fucking characters, and Rey, despite some writing issues in the first movie, could have been course corrected, and I think the second movie actually had her best plot, so it's kind of an odd thing. Rey is a Mary Sue, and I don't even like saying that. The reason why I say that is because Rey is a Mary Sue, Ahsoka isn't. Ahsoka Tano from the from the Clone Wars show, and she's got her own show as well. She's not a Mary Sue because she had to work fucking hard for everything she goddamn got.
Not only that, but then like later on, she winds up fighting Vader, finding out Anakin, and like it's like I was like, oh, is this the part where she overcomes? No, he whips her ass.
Yeah, no, the Jedi plot.
Fucking Vader.
So the Jedi plot in The Last Jedi wasn't bad. I didn't like that Luke died at the end because that was just Rian Johnson going, look how cool I am. It just really felt like that. He's like, you could have done all that without Luke dying, and you would have had Luke in the third movie. And like, okay, whatever, fuck it, whatever. Ryan, gotta subvert our expectations, which is code for making a shitty movie. It's code for making a mess of a movie.
Expectations. We're gonna keep
it subverts expectations. So that's code for we were expecting it to be good, right?
We were expecting people to just be happy because it had an IP name slapped on it. It's why I lose my mind all the time when people like excuse it. It's just like, no, dude. It's a perfect example of where just one artist just goes, no, it's all about me. There's a time for that, and that's after you've proven that you can work in a team. When he says like, oh, I want to do my own trilogy, maybe you should have saved all the creative writing for that part, huh? Seriously, that's probably why they're not going to give him a trilogy, because he fucked up their trilogy. That JJ made a layup! This is too easy of a point. I gotta score badly my way. It's the same thing with the fucking Solo movie. The Solo movie was made and was good, but it was too funny because it was made by the fucking 21 and 22 Jump Street guys who made the Lego movie. So they cast not Ron Jeremy, sorry. Jesus Christ, not him. I was about to say
Ron.
It's like I don't remember him being in that movie.
Ron, the guy. He's Ron Howard. Ron Howard came in and refilmed like 25% of the movie and made it not funny. And then it was forgettable and no one liked it at the end. And I'm like, great, that was great for everybody. Could have had a memorable movie everyone enjoyed that was a little bit off. Off tone. It's not like DC totally didn't do that, and then that's the direction they're going. Ugh. But no, there was someone in charge of these franchises. It's what's nuts to me is some of these people just botch it. It's like, you're still working on something, right? The showrunners for Game of Thrones, they were supposed to work on the new Star Wars trilogy. Because guess what? They made a successful franchise. It was adaptive work. Adaptive work. Successful franchise. One of the highest budget series, highest profit, all the merch. It's biggest show HBO's ever had. They get the Star Wars deal. It's all going great. They're like, oh man, well, if we accept that Star Wars deal, that means we probably can't work on the show anymore. Well, let's wrap it all up in one season, even though we have 3 seasons of a plot left. And let's fuck it up so badly that we get fired preemptively from the Star Wars trilogy we were rushing through this season to get through. Legendary.
Shoot yourself in the fucking foot.
I wish I could be paid that amount of money to be fucking awful at my job.
Yeah.
I wish I could make 7 figures to go, you know what? Fuck all this money I'm making right now. Let's burn it all and destroy the franchise that got me where I am today. And let's hedge our bets on something I haven't even signed paper on yet. Because I'm clearly not on cocaine. God damn it. What a fucking nightmare. Imagine you're a company and you've been working with these guys for 6 years, and in the 7th year, they intentionally phone it in so they can go do something else and fuck up any long-term money you can make from the franchise. Would you ever want to work with those fuckers?
I would like to imagine that, but I don't think at any part of me could be that disrespectful to something I'm working on to ever even fathom fucking doing that.
Dude, you clearly aren't thinking about what comes next and not all the people you're about, not the millions of people you're going to disappoint.
Or maybe that's exactly what I'm thinking about, and that's why I wouldn't fucking do that shit.
But for those wondering, I have seen the new Game of Thrones show. It's actually okay.
I haven't seen it. I've seen a lot of like mixed opinions going around about it, but I'm also kind of like, yet again, not for me.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, here's the thing. I can tell it's going to have better writing than the Rings of Power, but I think Rings of the Power is going to be a more enjoyable show.
That's another one I've seen a lot of opinions going around about. And like,
no, I already bitched about before you came on here. All the Tolkien shit. I
think I caught the end of that.
Abbreviation, there's 3 haters of this thing. One is people with legitimate criticism about how cringy one of the characters is being written, and they are correct. It is pretty cringy. It's like, don't you wish we weren't here in this town and we're out there adventuring? I'm just like, I hope you get launched out of a catapult. When she said that, I'm like, ugh. I groaned and rolled my eyes. I went, oh, God. But the rest of it was fine. There's the other third of the fans are people who are just like, they pretend they like the original old school lore books that are fucking hot garbage. That's just, this happened, and it's a bunch of made up fucking words, and the Silmarillion went to the blibbity blobbity flew to do the rabbit and then they summoned the and then all of a sudden the happened. Everyone's like, this is important! This is important storytelling! Even though he didn't tell the story and just had it be like a recorded history. I know exactly what he intended. That hippie who smoked weed in his backyard. So those fans ignore them because they don't fucking like anything. They hate everything. They only like their fucking version of the show that no one would like. So fuck
I like
them.
this thing so I can be angry about it.
And now there's the third faction of people, which are people who just hate women and minorities. And they're just angry about that, and they see other women being self-actualized and not needing a man to, validate them, and they see a bunch of minority characters thinking they're as good as them, and then they'll say that they hate the writing or other things, and just anything. They'll point out how they hate the character and how they're being written, and it'll happen to be all the women and characters of color. None of the white guys, though. None of those will be criticized ever. Every damn time.
People never cease to exceed any level of disappointment I have for them.
Yeah,
but I'm still hopeful.
Why?
Still hopeful.
Why would you be hopeful about that? It's just
because I've seen the good that people are capable of.
There has been, and this is why I rant about this, there is an entire subset of YouTube that exists for people to be angry at animated projects and different series existing that are arguably okay, just totally are doing different stuff. Because these shows are, these content creators are based on keeping people mad and upset about shit. They are incentivized to intensely keep them riled up. Which is why I push back on that shit all the fucking time, because that shit is useless and terrible to teach people.
Why do you think I'm so unceasingly positive?
Yeah. Because I hate that shit. It's because I remember one time I saw it, it wasn't suggested to me, but someone showed it. It was just an angry thumbnail of someone, like 30 minutes, just some dude being angry about turning red. I'm like, why do you give a fuck? Why do you fucking care, dude? You're a 30-year-old dude. It wasn't for you.
This has nothing to do with you. You don't even like the show.
It's because his entire identity is based on liking animated shit, and it's not for him anymore because he's old.
Oh my god.
He's old.
It's almost
like, dude,
times change.
Dude, I was like, I want to whisper to the guy's ear, bro. I'm gonna go for his ear like this, like, bro. Invincible is still a show. This existing doesn't unexist Invincible.
First off, I can't believe you said that online where people can hear you. Second off, I'll make sure to bring flowers to your funeral. Once you've been canceled by all the angry people.
Which children, why do you care? It's because their identity is hooked into that.
There are literally some people whose entire identity is just being fucking angry about it, and I don't get it, and I'll never get it.
No, I do get it. It's
because
they're trapped. They're trapped because they can't switch what they're doing, because then they'll all leave and then they can't make money. That's why they're incentivized to keep bullshitting about this shit. So I'm just gonna call them what they are: bottom feeders.
He said the word, champ.
Bottom feeder. A fucking bottom feeder. Waiting for the shit to float to the bottom for them to go.
He said the B word.
bottom
for Node
feeding
to activate and be
leeches.
funny.
Bottom feeding, motherfucking clout chasing, goddamn leeches that couldn't make a single thing, so all they have is destruction. They're so angry that they can't make a fucking thing, so they'll tear down everybody else who dares think that they can. By trying to make something of yourself in this life, everybody, by default, 5 to 10% of this world says, hey, slow your roll. How about you just be off it a second? Hold on. You're trying to be more than what I am. How dare you? And by just going, you know,
fuck you.
You know
That's
what?
why.
I like. You know what? I think I'm kind of a blanket enthusiast. Fuck your blankets. Fuck you piece of shit. How fucking dare you be a blanket influencer? You'll never have it. Ah!
One of the best pieces of advice that you ever gave me was take spite and put it in your engine, not your ego. And to this day, I repeat that to people because that is quite literally an amazing concept. I don't hold on to shit like that. I don't let people like that rock me, but I will sure as hell be like, all right, you mad? Let's see if I can make you
spending a
more
lot
mad.
of spending a lot of mental energy on something that you probably shouldn't have. It's like I get jealous of things all the time. I feel spiteful sometimes too. I'm human. That happens, everybody. By the way, everybody, every negative emotion you feel, guys, you're the only one who feels it. No, everyone does. You know, everyone does. In the end, spite can actually be a pretty good motivator sometimes. You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna make this, but in the end, that's fleeting. It doesn't. It's fleeting, but yeah, don't drink it. Don't drink that feeling of, you know, I can actually, Soul Shade 84 with 10 gifted shots, bro! Thank you for the 10 shots of love. Very goddamn kind of give Soul Shade 80. Like, now I gotta make this drink for you, man. Now I gotta make this drink, huh? Now I gotta make this drink, Meryl. Thank you. And Judgment 37. I was going somewhere with this. Fuck, what were we just talking about?
We were just talking about the fleetingness of spite as a motivation factor.
I can give a direct. I can give a direct, and think about people will understand what I'm talking about here. AX happened. It did, everybody. Anime Expo happened, and during the week it was great. But one thing I noticed: everyone who wasn't at Anime Expo was not happy. Everyone at Anime Expo, everyone not at Anime Expo felt like they weren't doing enough, felt like they didn't belong. And here simply was: they witnessed a bunch of people killing it, making the weekend, doing fantastic. Debuting a new member, Vishoja took over, and a lot of people compared themselves to a giant company and felt wanting. I remembered this. A lot of people were down on themselves. And I went like, guys, what you felt was a feeling of not envy or jealousy, but something that comes from there, a feeling of inadequacy of like where you go like, they're doing so great, where am I at? Then you compare yourself. Now this happens no matter what. Their journey is different from yours. So you can take that feeling and use it as fuel to make you do shit. It not the best fuel, but if you
It can
don't
get you started.
Don't drink it.
Yeah.
Don't drink it. And I was seeing so many people drink that shit. They were drinking that. They were drinking that. They were drinking that.
It frustrates me so much because you look at any one of the girls and they've been at this for years.
They have
if
a
not
company
some
backing them.
over a decade. And then you look at the people who are running it. You have folks like Boogie. You have folks like Mountain Dew. You have folks like Gunrun who have been
Gunrun,
in
who helped
entire
who helped make this website we're on right now.
It's
like
they
it's like
have so much
don't
experience
compare
between them.
your step 10 to someone's step 90.
Exactly.
Jesus, what are you doing,
exactly. Like, for example, I'll use myself as an example. I've been in this shit for a year. There's no way I'm gonna measure up to folks like fucking Taka or Joel or like other folks. I'm relatively young in the content game. All right. Have I seen my W's? I have. But I'm.
But you have more maturity. But here's the thing, what makes VTubing very interesting, because a lot of VTubers aren't youngins in a lot of ways. Because you were mentioning and talking about people. Some of the people I've seen blow up are like 20. I think Joel's 22 even. I don't even know how old Joel is. Youngin and stuff like that. It's just you never know really. You can't compare yourself. Completely different journeys in that regard. Completely different journeys. Entirely different journeys, and they can only improve. Maybe some might not. Some might digress. Some might digress.
But like the message in and of itself is it's very much like a lot of people compare themselves unfairly, and that's what I'm gonna say, unfairly, not to the people.
It's not
that
even a
compare
fair
themselves
compare.
to,
It's
to
not. It's literally.
themselves.
It is completely incomparable because you're
Yeah.
like, oh, why am I not getting numbers like Iron Mouse? Why am I not having a life that's great? Why is everything not great? Because people don't tweet all the negative, miserable shit. You unfollow them. Yeah.
Like it's the most frustrating part of that is seeing people bag on themselves and shoot
Don't-
themselves in the foot. That's the most frustrating part to me.
AX was one of the most obvious ones for me because everyone just felt really insecure because they saw VShojo killed it and like, I want what VShojo has. And I'm just like, well, you're not VShojo, so don't worry about what they have.
Yeah.
You know?
Go out and try and make something out of what you've got and what you do.
Mm-hmm. If you focus on what other people have, then you're just gonna make yourself miserable with what you got.
Trying to make somebody else's content is just going to be you trying to make like a knockoff of somebody else's content. Make your own shit.
Yeah, Papa Mutt asked the real question. Why am I not Iron Mouse? It's not fair, Gank. Help me. Why am I not Iron Mouse? Well, we can
'Cause
give
you're
you
not
an
Mouse.
well, no. Here's the thing. We can give you an immunodeficient disease, so you can't leave the house anymore. Would you like that advantage?
Fuck that.
Right.
I got a leg
Christ.
that don't work. I got scar tissue in both shoulders. I got fucking chronic migraines that lay me the fuck up. My back is ruined. I'll gladly
Iron
take
Mouse
what I
streamed
got.
for the first year of streaming. Iron Mouse streamed to 70 people or
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. Like she didn't hit if I remember
Clouded
she told the
Clouded
story
Lazarus.
correctly, she didn't
Clouded-
hit over 50 till like what is it 2020 or some shit like that. She's been a couple years, you know, like in that not streaming to a whole bunch of people. A lot of people like I spent 3 months. I'm gonna wrap it up.
No, dude, don't worry about it. I'm reading the chat too because I'm wondering if some people are saying things in a positive way or in a negative way because I can't quite understand if people don't put XD. XD is the open. Oh, they're not serious. Thank God. If I say hello, period, you'd be like, oh shit, hello XD. You'd be like, okay. Don't be a honeydew melon comparing yourself to watermelon under the premise that you're both melons. That's fucking stupid. Honeydew is listen, it's 2 a.m. Sorry, it's 4 a.m. It's 4:30 in the morning. And you hear it. The honeydew says it. I bribed for 5 minutes. Carefully whispers it so no one can hear. And then within 5 minutes, it's trash. There's like a 5-minute round where honeydew is edible.
I would stick with my cantaloupe, thanks.
Oh, I can't. I mean, I don't know. I've met a lot of crazy VTubers here. It's hard to say if I'll hitch the knot, if you know what I mean. I mean, if you choose not to elope, that's fine. I can elope, even if you can't elope. Boo! Why are you booing me? You're booing me because I led you into it and I whacked you with it. Now you're angry at me how great it was. How you didn't see the big cudgel coming your way. And you're just like, oh man, it's all his fault he's hitting me with this cudgel I see coming. You bitches. You can't accept your own responsibility.
I can't believe you did that to me, standing right in the line of fire.
I survived a writing room with Kaiser Neko. You think I can't pun with the best of them? Everybody, I've been streaming for 5 hours at least, so that's long for me. And I've been joined by Cabal. You know, and so Bao didn't join us, everybody. But what if I said, "Hey, have you on next week?" Yeah, sure, I'd be down. Smiley face. So Bao wasn't here this week. Bao will be here next week. Now, Cabal, pull up this message. Yeah, you can confirm that this. See this, Cabal? Cabal, you are my witness. You're my witness. See this? You seeing that right now?
Hold on.
You seeing that right now on the screen there? Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what? Where?
A chat. Like, I'm streaming to you.
Oh.
Am I not streaming to you?
I
have not been streaming to you this entire time. You are so good at VTubing. You are so good at VTubing, dude.
I thought you just didn't feel like it.
I thought, bro, you got... How many ADHD people do you work with? You keep forgetting that I am one too. You know that, right?
No, I don't forget. Like, it's just, you know, I just let people vibe and do their thing, and
well, I don't forgive, so it's interesting. I think we can work on something that I don't forgive. I don't forget.
I don't forgive.
TK! Taka Cabal. Takabal.
I'm just out here doing my best the same as you, brother.
So yeah, there we go. Here's my confirmation.
Yeah.
You see that?
All right. Yeah, I see it. All right.
Because that's confirmation. Okay, good. We will be posting more proof later, everybody.
Yeah.
Actually, you need to hear so much that talk from you about content and growth. Thank you so much, you two. Also, one last note. There's always an eternal carrot. There's always a higher number to go to.
Yeah.
You could have one of the best months ever and then have a month that's maybe 10% less good as your best month ever. It was twice as good as the month before. On these programs, it'll still show a red arrow pointing down. You gotta remember the trick of the eye that these sites are. The red arrows make you terrified. Don't read too much into that because the internet is like an ocean and there are waves.
Yeah.
And there it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and that is fine. Because also what a lot of VTubers do on a Friday night. Speaking of which, we better go right into a bunch of them. Now we can.
Nice.
You know what? You know what? Who we can raid into? I actually have something I would like to raid into. I have something here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be grabbing up on board here. I am gonna be raiding into. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on one second. I got a smarter VTuber I'm just raid into. I have a smarter VTuber. Actually, Cabal, do you have a smaller friend of yours that you'd like to raid into and really make their night here? Because something, you know, you can do a big raid and it can really make someone's day, right?
I got somebody on.
Yeah, somebody who would really benefit from all these people. Thanks for swinging by the bar as well, Cabal. You can find Cabal at twitch.tv/Cabal, where there's like these streams, but less me yelling.
Okay, so here's my question. How do you feel about sultry voices, amazing art, and all in all, good goofy vibes?
Type out their name, please, to me.
I think you may know them.
That's why I'm asking you to type out their name.
Yeah.
That's why I need you to type out their name real quick here, because I might be like, nah. Shaking my head.
Nope.
Nope. Why? They. Oh, is that their name?
Yeah. There's an underscore between the first and
Okay,
last
thank you.
and an
That's all
underscore
I need
after.
to. That's all I need to know. All right. Can you tell me a little bit about them before we raid into?
They are a professional artist. They've also somebody who has done all their own rigging, all their own modeling.
Oh, one and done, huh?
They are a deep lover of all things high seas, and just an all-around like really good person. I think they're a supreme entertainer and somebody who is really could use a bit of
Hootie
eyes on
hoo!
them.
Everybody, we're raiding into the wonderful Hootie hoo. You have yourself a wonderful evening. We will see you next time, everybody. Cabal, thanks for swinging by this bar again.
No problem,
And
man.
everybody, we'll see you this weekend, probably.
Have a good
Maybe.
one.
Cabal, why you timed that really well to take off all of your clothes immediately, and it's mostly bones, though.
What can I say? I'm glorious.
I've got a bone to pick with.